think that the National Guard would go to the neighborhoods that are well off or have no crime, or do you think they would focus? Like, see, even that answer, that even how you answered the question is very eye opening. Why would they send the National Guard to a place in the city where there's no crime? That would defeat the purpose of more law enforcement, right?
What's your question? You're saying why would they send the National Guard to a place with no crime?
Okay, hold on one second. This is a rough start. Let's just recap. I say to you, are you okay with the National Guard going to Chicago? And then instead of your response being, of course, Chicago is a shithole that needs help right now with gun violence, your response is, well, as long as they go to the right areas, as if you're some kind of expert, or as if Donald Trump said, you know what, if it's a quiet part of Chicago, let's send 20,000 National Guard there to do nothing. Do you see how that answer is just, even your answer, because deep down I feel that you want to say no, you don't want the National Guard there. Why would you respond that way?
Do you mind me asking what city do you live in?
Holy fuck.
Holy fuck.
Okay, so do you understand why your answer was dumb? And by the way, I'm in Pittsburgh. Okay,
Okay,
and
so
there's
do you
not.
want Donald Trump to send the National Guard to Pittsburgh?
Oh, I'm going to tell you this right now. If I was in Pittsburgh, Baltimore, St. Louis, Memphis, New Orleans, wherever there's a lot of gun violence, I would be begging Donald Trump. I would be begging my
But not
mayor. I
not
would
gun
be,
violence, but in your area, your specific area.
why would I want not? Why would I need National Guard where I live when there's no gun violence?
Exactly. So there's parts. Chicago is huge. There's
Of
neighborhoods in
course.
Chicago that we don't have any gun violence. So why would you need the National Guard in the area where you don't have gun violence?
All right, Tor, back to this. So do you agree that if Trump does go down that road, he's not going to have the National Guard in the good parts of Chicago, right?
Oh, I mean downtown Chicago itself, Magnificent Mile. I mean, these are places that are generally good. So it doesn't need to be. If you're going to bring the National Guard, that's just there for intimidation reasons.
Okay. So, okay, no problem. Do you agree that more law enforcement equals less crime and less murder? Do you think that's a fair equation?
Yeah, but also that's like an inaccuracy because
Wait,
law.
I'm sorry. You wait. Hold on one second. What do the numbers say? The more law enforcement that is present, is crime and murder higher or lower? What do you mean inaccuracy? Go ahead.
Well, yeah, I'll explain because if you have more law enforcement and not a proper system to back up that law enforcement, which I mean, you got a lot of people. I mean, you got people in the streets that have mental illness. They don't need a jail cell; they need a rehabilitation. They're only going to get worse in jail. So we don't have a infrastructure in order to accommodate so many law enforcement there. So without the proper infrastructure, then it's going to lead to straight chaos.
Okay, let me just go hypothetically. Donald Trump takes 20,000 National Guard, spreads them out in the bad parts of Chicago for a month. Would crime go up or down?
Again, I do agree. More law enforcement equals
But
less
it
crime.
seems like
If you
you
have
do agree, but you're having difficulty like
well,
admitting it or saying it.
no,
Like
no, no.
that's
I
where.
don't. Without a doubt, I 100% agree. If you got law enforcement on every corner, every street, crime's going to go down no matter what people are causing the crime. Sure, absolutely. But all I'm saying is that the infrastructure is not ready, and the justice system is not ready for that.
What do you see? And this is what I'm talking about. So explain why I'm gonna try
Because
and
what
stay
they're going to
patient.
do with these police
So
officers,
hold on one second. No, hold on. I'm going to zero in on the justice system is not ready for 20,000 National Guard. What does that mean?
listen,
What do you even mean by that?
locking people up that's homeless does not help society. Giving them the proper treatment, that's going to help. And so having the National Guard there, that's what they're going to mainly be cleaning up. They're going to be cleaning up the people that are broken, the people that are destitute, the people that are sick. And you're going to be
To be
locking them up
honest,
in
I don't
jail.
know who you voted for in November. You reek of a Harris voter. And I feel that you ramble on just like the train wreck known as Carmela Harris. Is you ramble on, and if people were to read the transcript of what you're saying, they would be like, "What the fuck is this?" Like for you, I just don't
Okay,
understand
again,
why. Hold on one second. Hold on one second.
personal attack that
No,
because
no,
you
no.
don't have
I'm
any
telling
other
you, I
intelligence
don't
to combat
understand
it.
why the answer isn't flat out more cops will save lives. Wait, what is this person doing? Here, let me get rid of this person. Okay, so go ahead. Like, and I think deep down, you're not a dummy. You know that more cops equal less crime, but because of your Carmela Harris type mindset, it's difficult for you to say.
No, not at all. And I
I'm so
didn't vote for
sorry.
him.
You just sat up here and said, well, National Guard would be good, but our justice system is not ready for it. Then I said, okay, elaborate on that dumbass statement. And then you deflect to the homeless people next.
So who are they going to be locking up? Like, what are they going to be doing? Is this just there just to
Well,
what's
we don't have to play hypotheticals. We could go, can you talk about what happened in Washington, D.C. when they were there?
well, again, like I said, if it was in areas where
No, I want you to actually talk about it. Tell me what happened in Washington, D.C. when the National Guard went in.
I believe it was a good thing only in the areas that it needed. Otherwise, it did disturb the citizens, peaceful citizens that were there.
How?
Intimidation. What's the point
What?
of being posted up on areas that
What?
see
Wait,
less
how is
crime?
our National Guard intimidating?
How is the National Guard
This is the
intimidating?
Carmela side of you. This is the Carmela Harris seeping out of you. Go ahead, explain it.
Police within the city, within your blocks, are not intimidating?
I
If
would,
you don't think a
I would
line
not be intimidated one
of,
bit.
of if the military was outside your home, you don't think that would be
If
a
I
form
live
of
in a city that
intimidation?
is known for murders,
No,
and
again. Listen, there in the specific areas, I agree, but in areas that are good, that haven't had any crime, having
but
a line of
now we're back to that
National
dumbass
Guard.
statement. There were wait. Do you think that the National Guard were in like gated neighborhoods in Washington D.C. or something?
So it has to be gated neighborhood. I'm not saying something as far extravagant as a gated neighborhood.
Okay, were they on streets that never had a murder or has is crime free
That are
over the
less
previous
likely to
90
have,
days?
streets that have less likely to have crime. Absolutely, yes, they were.
Okay, elaborate on that. Go ahead.
I mean, that's all. That's my statement.
Right, that's your statement. Does it exactly? It's so easy to make a statement, but whenever I
Oh,
say
so no,
elaborate on it, you
then
have
you
no clue what to
elaborate
say.
in how they were
You have
not.
no fucking clue what to say.
Great. Then you elaborate how they were not on the streets.
All I can say is there is no doubt about it that crime went down as the National Guard was there, murders went down. And for you to sit there and say asinine shit that people were intimidated by the National Guard when their city is going 12 days without a murder, which is very rare there, I think you are a fucking moron. Point blank.
Again, you could say that I'm on the opposite
Wait,
side.
stop,
When
stop.
when I
Don't
repeat
respond
and
with
say
the
that I
opposite
do
side shit.
agree
Did I
to
say
it being in
anything that
certain
was
neighborhoods,
stop? Did I say anything that was inaccurate?
yes,
Go ahead. Tell me what.
you're saying that I'm not agreeing that
The
by
stat.
having the National Guard, that crime goes down when that is
No.
completely
I'm talking
false.
about what happened in DC. Did I say anything that was inaccurate?
Crime went down in DC. I agree.
Okay, great. So where do we go from here? Because once again, I'm sure you're a nice guy. I'm sure you're a smart dude. But this conversation, to me, you look like a fucking moron. And it's not you. It's not you. It's you. It's the Democrats. The Democrats have done this to you. Because
Democrats.
anybody with half a brain knows that more law enforcement equals less crime. But the Democrats, for some reason, has people in this country thinking that more law enforcement is bad for the justice system, whatever the fuck that means, okay, and is intimidating. When if I live in a city that is known for murders, I want help there.
Okay, so I pay $6,000 a month for my apartment downtown Chicago. I don't want to see freaking a line of police and National Guard outside my building.
So
Like,
would you okay, no problem. Okay, so would you rather see a line of police or would you rather see dead people in the streets? Go ahead.
well, I I live here
You
10
see
years
what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead.
and I haven't seen any dead people. I haven't seen any problem. It's a beautiful place. So I don't know what
Okay.
to say, man. I mean, this is from the horse's mouth. I'm
Of
right here.
course. So it's either I believe you, okay, or I
The
believe the
resident.
numbers that are coming out of Washington, D.C. Right? Yeah. And just say, I don't know where you live. I don't know D.C. that well. I've been there a handful of times. And that's it. But let's say you live in a part of D.C. that is more safe. Okay, great. Kudos. You haven't, just so you know, because you haven't seen a dead body, there have been plenty in D.C., unfortunately. Right? Like you can acknowledge that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I don't know where to go with this conversation. I'm sure you did not come up to talk about Chi-Town. My guess is you came up to talk about my photo. Give me your thoughts on it.
You know what? Yeah. So you kind of caught me off guard with that, but uh, I don't. This
Do
photo
you
is
think? Do you think
it's a horrible.
if we wait? Hold on, just a quick question, then I'll let you address my photo.
Okay.
If I went and took the last 10 minutes or however long you've been up here and just clipped it and sent it to your best friend, whoever that may be, do you think in that 10-minute conversation you look intelligent and reasonable and in
Yes.
touch with reality?
Yeah. Most definitely. Most definitely.
Most
Listen.
definitely. Okay, great. You did great then.
Right.
Okay,
Right. Right.
perfect.
You want me to say that I want police and military outside my $6,000 apartment?
I
No.
don't give a fuck about your $6,000 apartment. I
Right.
didn't
But I
mention
do.
it.
I
I
do, and
could
I
give
don't
two
go
fucks about
outside
it.
worried,
Yeah, you're
scared.
back. You know what? You're back to embarrassing yourself. Let's not go down that road. You want to talk about the photo? I'll allow you to do so. Go ahead.
I mean, okay. Well, actually, I didn't even really want to talk about the photo. I want to talk about Kirk, but if you want to talk about the photo, I can.
Well, my thought process, and every day that goes by, people from the Democratic Party and Black Americans in this country blow me away. And here we are. We're more worried about Jimmy Kimmel, little Jimmy Kimmel, getting fired or suspended. You guys are talking more, and I'm not talking about you indirectly or directly. I'm talking about Democrats and Black people. You guys are bitching and moaning about Jimmy Kimmel more than you are about what happened to Charlie Kirk. Just like you guys made George Floyd into a saint. Meanwhile, he was a terrible person. But go ahead.
Well, all right. George Floyd is far from a saint. I don't see the comparison whatsoever. And
I
Mr.
don't either, but yet there's statues of George Floyd throughout this country.
That's okay. That's new to me. I never heard of that one. But
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
yeah, no, I completely.
There's streets named after George Floyd.
Oh,
There was a whole movement where buildings and businesses were looted and set on fire for a whole summer 5 years ago.
well, again, that's not because of the person George Floyd. That is because of the movement that was happening.
We'll talk about the different responses. One has inspired more prayer.
again,
churches being more filled, and one
and,
led
and,
to
and again, and
wait, hold on one second.
for a
One has
racist.
led to riots, looting, businesses set on fire, cops getting hurt, etc. Go ahead.
Okay, one is for a man that's definitely not a saint, and the whole thing is questionable. But the other one is for a straight up racist. That's the difference.
So, what is the most racist thing that Charlie said or did?
The most racist thing Charlie said, and which is awful, uh, is about the black women pilots and how they believe they're low IQ. Black women are low IQ, and you need to, if you see a
Well,
black
let's just stop there. I would go
pilot,
listen to. I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth. Anybody with a brain could go pull up the clip. To me, first of all, statistically, right? This isn't me talking, an idiot on TikTok. This is Harvard, University of Delaware. Statistically, black people have lower IQs. You might not
okay,
like it, but that's the way it is.
okay, well,
And
let's
so,
talk
hold
about
on
this.
one second. Hold on one second, please. So then, whenever we talk about a pilot, or I'll use an example, a doctor, right? You do not want somebody doing surgery on you or flying your plane if they were hired based off DEI or just to meet a quota for their skin color. Does that make sense to you? Like, would you feel comfortable with somebody that was hired to do your surgery? They were only hired to meet a quota, or do you want the best qualified person?
I greatly appreciate this question. I've been waiting for this question, and
Wait,
thank you for this.
just answer directly. Do you want somebody hired? Okay,
I
this
want,
will be
I
good.
want, I want this. Now, let me just give me a second just to
No, no,
explain.
no. Just answer directly. Answer directly.
I
Do
want
you
the
want the best?
safest person, the safest.
I'm so sorry. Hold on one second. The question is I don't know why you guys do this. Best qualified or the person that
Okay.
was
Okay.
needed
I'm
to
just going to
meet?
say this. Out of all plane crashes, it has been overwhelmingly white pilots that have plane. There are 150 black women today that are airplane pilots. Only one of them has gotten into a plane crash, and that's what Mr. Kirk is talking about. But in all historically, there has been only one plane crash by one black woman pilot since 1920. The first black woman to ever get in a crash she was doing a stunt in the stunt show. Besides that, there has never been a black woman crash. But now, just recent years, we got 300 white
Well, I got a
pilots.
black
Just
man
recently,
crashing out right
white
here in my
pilots.
life. That's what I'm talking about. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, we got 300 white pilots that recently crashed. So out of one black woman crash and 300 white pilots, who would I fly with? A black woman.
So, okay.
The safest.
Listen, I'm all about letting people crash out here, so I appreciate that. But just the question was just a reminder was very simple. Do you want the best qualified surgeon or pilot, or do you want somebody that was hired?
I want the one that's proven not to die. The black one. That's what I want. The proof, the stats.
And can I ask you, where do they track? Where do they like? For instance,
FAA.
hold on one second. Don't talk when I talk. For instance, I've been bringing up the stats from the FBI that black people are responsible for over half the murders in this great country. Where do you get the stats about there's only been one black person that has crashed the plane? Exactly, and that's what is you guys are all about emotion. You're all about emotion.
No. You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. You do. FAA. I thought you said murders.
Okay,
What are you talking
FAA.
about murders?
So I have my laptop in front of me. Where can I go on the FAA? Okay, and see that only one black person has ever crashed a plane. Go ahead. Where do I go?
Oh, you can search that right now. I mean, you can Google
Okay,
that.
tell me what
Google
to search. I'll search it right now. Go.
Google it. Absolutely.
Okay, I will Google it right now. Tell me what to Google. Tell me what to Google.
ChatGPT. How many black women got on the planet?
I don't have ChatGPT. I have Google. So what can I Google? Well, to be
How
fair,
many
the
black
AI
women-
summary will come up. So
Great.
go ahead.
How many black women got to How many black women got to plane crashes?
How many black? Why not black men? So wait, hold on.
But again, so you want to pivot. You want to get away from the point
You
that
think
I
I'm
about Charlie
wait?
Kirk,
Shut the
and you
fuck
wanna
up!
pivot
Shut
to
the
something
fuck
else.
up!
Come
I
on,
asked
man.
you a
That's
simple
weak.
question.
That's low intelligence.
I
I think
asked you
your
a simple
IQ is
question.
actually lower than anybody. That's
Wait,
it.
hold on one second. Hold on one second.
And
I
that's
asked
why,
you a
you know what?
question.
It's funny too.
Hold
As I
on.
was saying, the
Listen.
numbers increased.
All right, dumbass. I'll bring you back up. I forget what your name was, but I'll bring you back up first. But let's just recap. I say to you, do you want the most qualified person, or do you want the person that was hired based off a quota they needed for a tax break or to make the Democrats happy or whatever the case may be? So instead of your response, of course, Dave, I want the most fucking qualified person, you went as far as to go to, I want a black woman flying a plane because they have crashed planes the least. So now I want you to tell me, what was that idiot's name? Somebody tell me what his name was, please. ChatGPT is wild. Who was it? Voltero. I don't see a Voltero here. I have a Viral. Viral, were you just up here?
Yes, that was
Oh,
big.
fuck yeah. Okay. All right. So let's go with your stat about black ladies and crashing planes. Where can I find the breakdown of the percentage of crashes or why it shows us?
Dude, it's so simple. Listen, it's so simple.
Perfect. Great.
Ask yourself the question. I assume that you're an intelligent man, right?
I'm very dumb.
I
Wait, hold
assume
on.
that
You're
you
deflecting.
can
You're
just look up
deflecting.
how many plane crashes there were.
Okay, so
Look up recently how many plane crashes there were. Just look it up.
I'm supposed to Google how. Tell me what to Google.
How many plane crashes happened in the U.S. In 2025?
But that's not answering my question about black female pilots.
It will.
Okay. Plane crashes in 2025. Okay. Then
Do
what
you,
do I go ahead?
do you see anything like how many?
Um,
So what they told
there's a aviation and plane crash statistics page.
sure. You know what Boolean search is?
Wait, what?
Boolean search is a way. It's how libraries used to catalog their books. They use Boolean code, but now
Wait, hold on. We're getting sidetracked here. Where
oh,
can I find that black pilots are better than black female pilots are better than everybody else?
you could go by the data. I mean,
Okay.
that's the best way to do it. Go by the data, and I guess I'm the one that did the research, and this is why I actually published this on my account on my.
Okay, so where can I find it? Where can I go to verify what you're saying?
You can verify from what I'm saying by looking at the actual data, and then the data of how many black female pilots there are in America, which is actually less, very a minimum amount. There's total, for instance, in white women pilots, there are
Wait, hold on. I'm so sorry. I'm done hearing bullshit come out of your mouth. What I want is I want a website, something reliable that breaks plane crashes down by race.
right.
And by sex.
Listen. I am a scholar that does research. You're going
I'm
to have
sorry.
to do your
Wait,
research.
hold on. Don't ever call yourself a scholar again. You are
Most
a
definitely I'm a
fucking
scholar.
idiot.
Okay, great.
Okay,
Do your
point
research,
blank.
but yet you don't know.
Okay, so let's
and
just
you asked me a
recap.
question.
You came
Who
up
I'd
here,
rather have?
you
I'd
said a
rather
whole
have the
bunch of
safest
bullshit
person.
with nothing to back you up.
I'd rather
Nothing.
have the safest person, and the data shows there are way more white plane crashes than black women.
What do you mean white plane crashes? What?
White pilots crashing planes. Even if you want to look at the unaliving, which the suicide word, the S word, there is almost 100% white pilots that have done that. So should I ask for their mental health records before they fly the
Listen,
plane?
Mr. Scholar, don't say ask. Okay, you sound very fucking dumb when you say that. If you want to come up here and say I'm a scholar, don't say ask.
Listen, you could
Okay, like wake the fuck up.
listen.
All right?
You could pick apart vocabulary as much as you want, but at the end of the day, you're wrong, and your viewers know.
Yes, I'm wrong. You've been right the whole time. You did great, bro. You embarrassed. Listen, can you do me a favor? Can you
And your
send
viewers
me?
know it. And they got
Can
got
you
cooked.
send me the
That's
email
right. You got cooked,
of
bro.
your boyfriend,
That's right.
husband, whatever you have,
You got
I
cooked.
want to send them this clip. It'll be on my YouTube later, and I want them to be so proud of you because you did
Yeah,
great. Bro.
I will. It's
You
your
did
mom.
good. Don't stutter.
It's your mom.
Wait, what you said?
It's your mom.
Your mom. Oh, so
Yes.
Yo Mama joke. The scholar is telling
Yes.
Yo Mama jokes.
Yes. You tell your
won
boyfriend
again.
joke. I do that.
That's
Sure.
too funny. All right, bro. Listen, stay dumb. And the reason why I want you to stay
Hey,
dumb is
I want the
because
next person to come
I
up here
need
and
people
whoop
like
his
you
ass just
for the
as much as I
midterms
did
next
and
November.
show
So I
him
appreciate you.
that he can't even.
Holy fuck. Oh, we got the Drop King. Who the hell's the Drop King?
It's me. It's me.
Who the fuck is me?
Whoa, what's the hostility for, buddy? I'm just looking at the title. What's the hostility for?
All right, so what brings you, first of all, where are you from?
I'm from Oklahoma City.
And what brings you up?
I'm just looking at the title. It says response to Charlie Kirk, response to George Floyd.
All right, so you could read. That's good. So what are your thoughts on it?
One of them was killed by law enforcement.
Or
And the other-
fentanyl, depending on which way you want to go. That's fine if you want to say that. I don't know if you still believe in Santa Claus, but we could go with that.
Oh,
And
no,
then
we
the
saw
other,
the video. We saw the video. We saw the video on both sides. We saw the video
of
with
course.
his foot on his knee on his neck. We saw.
All
it.
right, you're already stuttering, so this isn't going to be good. But
No,
go ahead, tell me the
suffocation.
response about Charlie Kirk.
So one was suffocated by a law enforcement officer. So those riots were for accountability. The riots for Charlie Kirk there was no riots because there was not a police officer that killed him or
I got you.
unalive him.
So I'll tell you this, that this photo I started running on a different platform, and it was very eye-opening to me that there's a lot of black people in America that do not realize or I guess didn't know that more white people are killed by police officers every year. Are you aware of that? Let's start there.
There's more white people in the population, so I'm sure that would be a fact. Okay.
Well, I mean, because that's not always the case, right? Because black people commit over half the murders in this country, when
That's
they're
not true.
13% of our population.
That's not true.
Okay, so let's focus on that. So the FBI, the most recent full year data they put out, that was very much true. So are you saying the FBI is lying? Like,
Where are you finding that at?
do you have a second device?
Sure.
Okay, Google table 43A FBI. And then when you pull that up, you'll see the first line. And then you scroll over to the right, and in the gray section, it will break it down by race.
So quick question too. If we go on by percentages, just let's say in Charlie Kirk case, what was
No.
race?
I want you to focus.
Yeah, I am. I'm looking at
I
that.
want you to focus.
Question in the meantime. You said
No. I
it's
want you to
56.
verify the numbers. Okay, once you verify, then we'll move on.
Okay, give me the source again. Say it again.
Wait, you're not even paying attention to me?
Well, I'm paying attention to you. I just need it again. I'm typing.
All right, you come back up in a little bit, all right, bro? Oh, we got designer boyfriend. Okay. Designer, where you from?
Oh shit, I didn't even know I'm on here. LA.
When you said, oh shit, what does that mean? Did you realize
I
that you applied to join it?
Yeah, I had no idea, but let's go because I'm entertained.
Why are you entertained?
I just think everyone's really funny on TikTok considering this whole situation.
Okay. And were you present for the last couple conversations?
Yeah.
All right. And what were your thoughts on them?
I mean, my thoughts is like they're really not comparable, you know, like Charlie Kirk
I'm
is
talking
like
about the conversation that I had with the dude from Chicago and the last dumb motherfucker. That wasn't much of a conversation. I'm talking about, were you here for the one with the guy?
with the scholar that can't cite his sources, but has allegedly published something. Thought that was hilarious.
Yes, very good. Okay, so I appreciate that. All right,
Also
so we're
just-
just there.
Yeah.
May I ask who'd you vote for in November?
Donald Trump.
That's what I'm talking about. And why did you vote for Donald Trump?
Because like,
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
mean,
When you said you were from LA and your
yeah,
username is
because
designer boyfriend, I did not expect Donald Trump. So
yeah,
kudos
it's
to
gonna
you.
be Donald Trump, and it's like mostly just because LA is like a shitstorm. Used to love LA, but just lib culture really like ruined everything. Like, and this like me being on the left, I was like, no, I couldn't take it. I mean, you see COVID ruining the whole city. Like, LA is unrecognizable from like before then. So of course we're gonna bring this guy back into office because Joe Biden fucked everything up, but. I don't know. I was just entertained by this conversation. Like, I thought it was really funny that the guy was going to go talk about the Charlie Kirk riots. And it's like, hello, there is no riots. Like, there's a difference. You have like someone who is a political activist, and then you have someone who is like trying to rob somebody with fake money, essentially. I don't know how either of the two can be compared.
I got the scholar back up here. First of
Yeah.
all, hold on, scholar. Shmelo? Spice?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great. Do you want to add anything before I let the scholar talk?
No, you can let the scholar talk. Come.
Okay, very good. All right, go ahead, scholar.
Wait, can you bring Abby up real quick?
Spice, listen to me. Spice, I'm going to confess something to you. I
You
have a
don't need to
problem.
confess it.
No, I have a problem. When people tell me to do something, I must do the opposite. So statistically or historically, I drop people when they tell me to bring somebody up, but I do make exceptions for females with blonde hair. So you lucked out there. Wait,
I'm
where'd
doing
the
that right
scholar
now,
go?
Dave.
You distracted
Scholar,
me,
get the
Spice.
fuck back up here and fucking own up to what the fuck you was saying.
Oh no, you chose violence today. Okay. I don't. What was that guy's name? All right, here I'm just gonna bring up a few people. We'll bring up Daniela. Are you a wait? Where'd Spice go?
I don't know.
Jaden. Okay. Let's go with. I'm so sorry. It says Cam for me. I see there's more there. I just can't see it. Cam, where are you from?
I'm from North Carolina.
And what brings you up, sir?
I just wanted to know. I just joined the live.
Jaden, mute, baby.
What?
I was telling my friend Jaden to mute. Go ahead.
I wanted to know like what this discussion was about. I just joined.
Okay, how about this? How about if I put you back in the chat, read the room, all right, take some notes, and then when you come up and be more productive, get your ass up here. Okay,
I
that's
need
simple.
Dave. I'm gonna restart my app real quick. Give me one
All right,
second.
baby. Hi, Daniela. All right, good talk, Daniela. I appreciate that.
Sorry, no. Hi, how are you? I'm waiting
Uh,
for somebody to send me a article. Julius should send it to me, please. About the black pilots.
wait, about what? Oh, Jewlicious is on the side with the black pilots?
No, he has a good article to debunk their claims.
Oh, okay.
I'm not looking to debunk anything. I'm just, there's it
You're
took me about
don't.
5 minutes to find
Are you afraid of them, Jewlicious?
No, I'm just showing you a really well-researched, exhaustively researched article, and you can read it and come to your own conclusions. I sent it to you. I'll send it to Daniela right now.
Wait, how did you send it to me?
In the DMs to the account that
Oh,
you're
okay.
in right
Well,
now.
okay. All right. Well, I appreciate it. And what
Yeah,
if I
no
read
problem.
that article? What would I learn?
You would learn about exactly how many black pilots, male and female, there are, and how their hiring correlates to a decrease in fatalities, fatal airplane crashes.
And how do they get from point A to point B, where we're hiring more black people and it's leading to more crashes? Some may
Well,
say
I
that's
mean,
just
I mean, I
technology
mean,
stuff.
less than 2% of the pilots are black right now. Less
So
than
how
2%.
so how big of an impact can they have being 2%?
Well, you would think that if they were all wholly unqualified and exclusively DEI hires, an increase in the hiring of black pilots would result in concomitant increase in fatal crashes. Only because, and I say that only because nobody
You're
really
such a
keeps
fucking leftist.
records of. Dude. I'm just telling you what the article
Well, I'm
says.
just saying, Ulysses. It is
Because
what it is. You're just a fucking raging leftist, except you're living
I'm
in the
so
state of Israel
raging.
instead of here.
That's why I asked
I'm
what's
so
worse, the
raging.
Israeli
Hang
leftist or
on,
the
You are,
American?
hang on,
I'm like
Daniela.
Ulysses, you say a
pro-DI.
lot of dumb shit. I'm sorry.
Danielle, I'm gonna send you the article right now. Okay, hang
Okay,
on.
are you like pro-DEI, Delicious?
Oh, fuck yeah, he is.
We also have DEI in Israel. I think it's horrible, by the way.
Of course, I'm sure. Jewlicious is okay. See, and this is what pisses me off about him. Okay, is you come up and you're going to quote something from a BLM rally when how much of an impact
I
can black
quoted a BLM rally.
essentially? What's the website?
When
What's the
have I ever
source?
done that?
What's
When
the
have I ever done
source,
that?
Jewlicious?
I sent it to you. What do you
I'm
want me to
not
tell
looking
you?
at it. What is the source?
Okay, Daniela's looking at it.
What is the source?
At
Is
the
it
end of the day, none of it really even matters, like what article. It's just very common
exactly designer
sense.
boy?
Jet
Hiring
wine.
people on
Jet
merit,
wine.
like it's very common sense.
It's
There
an
really doesn't need to
article.
be a grand study on any of it.
Tell him,
Okay,
designer.
it's an article called Jet Wine. It's a website called Jet Wine, and the guy cites all his sources. All right, so you can look
Okay.
at it and come to and by all means come to whatever conclusion you
Of
want.
course, of course. Jewlicious. Let if we're gonna come up here and be an ass, let's quote articles
How am I
like
being an ass?
I'll even give you NBC News, right? They're like you, they're radical lefties. Okay, but for you
How
to come up and say jet wine or whatever the fuck it is.com, get the fuck out of here. Like, come
it's
on.
sourced. It's
Hey,
sourced.
can I ask you a question? Do you
Look at the
think the
sources,
safety,
Daniela.
wait, 1 second. Do you think the safety increased due to diversity or technology?
That's a very good question, Daniela, because
Mm,
we saw with the statistics that as time progressed and all pilots received better training, that training had more impact on the number of crashes than anything else.
amazing. So do you believe in a merit system or a DI system?
I 100% believe in a merit system,
Okay.
particularly in
So do you,
situations where people's lives are at risk.
okay, so
All
why
right,
do
hold
you
on
need
one
the
Like
second. Hold on
no
one
no
second.
pilot no pilot should who is otherwise unqualified should be given a pass just by mere virtue of his or her race or sex or sexual orientation or anything other than pure qualification to fly a
All
plane.
right, stop. Top right. I'm so sorry. What does your name say?
Chain, like
Oh, I'm
necklace.
so sorry. It looked like. Oh no, it does say chain. I apologize. Where are you
No, you're
from,
fine.
sir?
I am from Aurora, Colorado.
All right. What brings you up?
I just wanted to chime in on a lot of the liberals that are chiming in. I noticed that you're dealing with a lot of black liberals. So as a black conservative, I wanted to come in here and help out and regulate a little bit, if that was okay.
Well, I appreciate that. Why is it that most of your community
Uh,
they're still on the Democratic plantation, right? They're
yeah,
still voting for Democrats when the Democrats have done nothing
right.
for black people. Why
Yeah,
is that, sir?
because they're brainwashed and they don't want to face accountability and realize that they're actually wrong. That's the truth of the matter, you know. And I think everyone has a hard time blaming themselves and taking accountability in general, but I think our community in specific has an exceptionally hard time, taking accountability for pointing the finger at Democrats because they've been so loyal to them for the past 60 plus some odd years. I think it's hard for them to say, hey, you know what, these guys screwed up and they want to point it out. They can't point it out. They're not comfortable with it. And their whole rhetoric is literally the same thing that they did with Kevin Samuels, to discredit him. All they did was say, instead of saying he was a racist, this time it was he's a self-hating misogynist black man and he hates his own skin color. And then they justified that while they celebrated his passing. And they're doing the same thing with Charlie Kirk. They literally did the same thing with the cruise lines and called the cruise lines racist. They did the same thing with I don't know if you remember the food interviewer Keith Lee, right? Do you remember when he reviewed that restaurant in the South and he criticized their customer service? They threatened his life. This is a pattern. So accountability is a thing that the black liberal struggles with, and I'm here to make sure that gets checked. It's either someone's always racist or homophobic or misogynistic. Insert label here. You know what I mean? And that's how they're gonna end the argument all the time.
I appreciate that.
God forbid anybody criticize the black community. If you're a black person criticizing the community, you're a sellout, right? If you're a
coon.
Exactly.
The coonery.
That's exactly what it is. So I just wanted to come up here and make sure that I found any liberals in here that I could crush. So if I could just stick
I
around,
appreciate that.
okay.
Hey, designer boyfriend, can I ask you? Are you a gay? Are you a homosexual?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a gay man up here and I have a black man up here. Traditionally, the stereotype is Donald Trump is taking away your rights. Donald Trump is racist or homophobic. But I have 2 Trump voters that went against the green and voted for Trump.
Yeah, I'm still trying to see.
You, go ahead, designer. Go ahead.
I'm still trying to see what rights have gone away for anybody. Like everyone's like saying they're trying to take my rights away, but like no one can refer to a single right. It's like the same thing with the scholar. Like they just have no source. Right. It's just cause.
It's feelings, not facts with them.
Right. Everything's systemic racism. Everything is.
And honestly, like people have a right to have their prejudiceness too. Like if people don't like gay people, like that's their right. You know, as long as I'm not, like as long as it's not legally allowed to discriminate, like in a workplace or in that type of thing. Like the United States, you're solid amongst people. People have the right to believe whatever the fuck they want to believe.
Amen. Spice, I saw you come off mute. Go ahead, love.
I'm just going to respond to the question, respond to Charlie Kirk, respond to George Floyd. In my opinion, it's the parties' different reaction to the deaths. And as you can see, like, there's a violent reaction, there's a non-violent reaction. Both should not have passed, but also as time went by, we knew it was fentanyl. It could have been an overdose. But when you look at the 2 different parties, it shows a lot.
Amen. Amen. And I've said multiple times, Spice, that the reaction has been a direct reflection of who each person was. Kirk wanted more prayer and people to go to church more. And George Floyd, the guy that overdosed on fentanyl, St. George Floyd, he was a career criminal. No doubt about it. Let's go with, does that say Jeezy? I'm so sorry.
Jeezy the Ghost.
What's up, Jeezy the Ghost? Where are you from?
America.
America, that's very vague. I like that. Jubilicious, you're always making noise, bro. Fucking mute, please.
By the way, can I just say one thing? Both people should not have lost their lives when I say that comment. It was the reaction of the 2 different parties that people need to really analyze.
I feel that you're going to be walking a tightrope here this morning, Spice. And that's fine. Good luck. One, and just a crazy idea, Spice. I don't know if you'll agree with this or not. Maybe don't do fentanyl. Just throwing it out there for everybody that's listening. But let's go. Go, Jeezy. Where are you from? Oh, you said America. And what brings you up?
I was here a few minutes ago when the guy was talking about the pilots. And then I went and talked to my friend for a little bit, but she had to log off. And when I came back, there was a bunch of guests in the thing. So I wanted to come up and like ask maybe why they're not asking for jobs at the sewers or Chinese restaurants or other places where it's mostly like white men or something like that. Like, okay, you don't see many black lady lumberjacks either. And if you're asking for jobs as a pilot, you know, like it sounds to me like you just want specific jobs and not, you know.
It's funny because they for the majority of things they end up working in the same career fields had there not been DEI in the first place, you know. And and honestly, like I hate this whole rhetoric from black people getting mad about DEI. Like it only benefited 4% of us in the reality of things, you know. And they piggybacked every other agenda in order to get that. Same thing they did with the 14th Amendment with these anchor babies. With the Democrats stay messing with the bills and laws that pertain to black people to try to distort it to mean something else. And I'm surprised they don't see it. I don't see how you could be black and advocate for the Second Amendment or have any advocation for any revision of the Second Amendment if you really believe in systemic racism. It doesn't make sense. Like, oh, let's leave us more vulnerable. That's opposite of what the Black Panthers did. Like, okay, let's do that. It's just so stupid.
All
Like,
right,
their whole
hold on
logic
one
is-
second. I'm going to go down to No Name down there. No Name, where are you from?
I am from New York City.
What brings, just very bluntly, are you voting for Mamdani?
I am not, although
Tremendous.
I am very skeptical of his views
As well, you should be.
because apparently he's anti-Israel, but I'm very wary of that.
I got you. So what are you, a white supremacist? You don't like Israel either, but you don't like Mamdani.
Again, I'm just very skeptical of him.
Okay. Are you
Anybody-
anti-Israel?
any
Because I'll be
politician
honest. I swear to you, and this is no shot at you, it's just factually correct, that anybody that has your tone of voice, I know right away, most likely a fucking Nazi. So are you anti-Israel?
I'm an anti-Semite.
Okay. Fair enough. Very blunt. Okay. And
Generalize, but
wait, I'm
but
so sorry.
I hate to generalize.
Of
But give
course,
it a
of course. Why
chance,
do that?
give it a
But
95.
once again, the voice test passes again, right? If people come up and talk a certain way, I could tell that they voted for Carmela Harris. People that sound like you, I know they hate Jews. That's simple. No biggie.
At least he's honest.
100%. And I appreciate that. But what brings you
I don't
up? We
hate them
weren't
for their
talking about
race.
Jews.
So I'm
I
not a
hope my
racist
friend
towards
Daniela's flag did not trigger you. But why did you want to come up here now?
Just in response to your background, response to Charlie Kirk, in response to George Floyd.
Okay.
So I just want to point out the reaction to the communities. So I
Hey,
love how there was
real quick, can I just ask you, who do you hate more, black people or the Jews?
Jews. I don't
Well,
hate black
no
people.
hesitation. Wow, interesting. All
don't
right,
hate black
fair
people. I
enough.
hate
Go ahead. Go
statistics.
ahead with your thought.
So I love how the people that loved George Floyd, in response to his killing, they destroyed communities. They had no logic whatsoever behind what they did. And in response to Charlie Kirk dying, I like how people were more peaceful. The people that supported him, that beloved him, responded more peacefully. And I think that speaks a
The
lot.
schmatzi has
Is
a
there going to be
soul.
a point where we get to Candace Owens? I feel like I just need Candace Owens for bingo on my bingo card.
Oh,
Are we going to
sorry.
go down that road?
What was your question regarding Candace
Oh,
Owens?
nothing. Go ahead. Go ahead. Continue. Go ahead. Continue with your thought process.
I'm pretty much done with that thought. But
Okay.
regarding Candace Owens, what's your take on her? Or what do you want to ask me about her?
My guess is you're a fan of hers. Like you follow her on every social media platform known to man, probably.
No.
Okay, but
I
you're a
like
fan of hers?
certain views she has, but I'm not a fan of anybody really. I think everybody
Okay.
has good takes. Everybody has bad takes.
Okay, so her take in the last week about Charlie, what are your thoughts on that?
In one particular, as in
Okay,
like her
forget
being,
it.
as in
Sounds
her
good.
being.
All right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to refresh the panel.
I love her
Don't
take.
get upset. Don't get upset. Don't get upset. Spice had one statement, and then she had to like backtrack off her statement, and then she's like, "This is not for me." Spice is my PR lady. She hypes me up pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna lie.
It was like the
So let's
racism.
start off with four newer faces. If I can, who has all that noise in the background?
That is Danny.
Danny, I'm gonna drop you. You have an echo, kind sir. Swipe up out of the app and then come back. Up top, If. Where are you from, If?
LA.
All right, what brings you up?
No, just it's interesting the conversation you guys are having. I didn't know it was racist hours after 1 a.m.
Okay, so what was said that was racist?
The guy in the bottom saying about the intellectuality of black people, I guess.
The guy at the bottom. Who was the guy at the bottom?
The anti-Semitic guy.
Oh, okay. Okay, I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't really put much stock into somebody that hates Jews and black people. That is a person full of hate.
I agree, which
Okay,
is
so
usually
I
the
don't know what to
base
tell
of
you
MAGA.
there. But would you like to address my photo? Very simple. The responses to both people passing away have been quite different. Do you agree?
I mean, there's always going to be horrible people that take advantage of protest. So it's still too early to tell. We don't know yet.
Okay, so let's just compare and contrast the first week or so after Charlie has passed and the first week after St. George Floyd has passed.
Yeah, I think a lot of conservative commentators have been making very dangerous rhetoric that this is war. The left has it coming. They should watch out their back.
I
Even
got you.
even people from the Daily Wire have been making like very very like horrible announcements of like we deserve like the left deserves consequences for their actions. Like, so we'll find out.
I got you. So, why do you think political violence has reached this point in this country? Who is to blame more? How about if I ask you that question? Up until last week, let's say that the Republicans have turned it up a notch.
Mhm.
People could debate that at a different time. But leading up to that point, who is more responsible? The right or the left?
Who was more responsible in like you should unalive your opponent?
Yes. Or there were words leading.
You think sitting Democrats were saying that you should unalive your opponents?
Verbatim, no. But when you call for a decade now, when you call the president of the United States, then ex-president, then president once again, a Nazi or compare him to Hitler, that's pretty bad. And then on top of that, anybody that supports Donald Trump, also a Nazi or Hitler.
Yeah, I think those. I'm sorry. Which sitting Democrat called Donald Trump a Nazi? Because the last thing that I heard was that Trump was referencing a poem of Hitler,
How
which I
about
don't think he should be doing
all the
that.
times where Democrats in the media said that if
No,
Trump
a
wins,
sitting Democrat, a sitting Democrat. You don't have to tell me somebody random on TikTok or an influencer. A
no,
sitting actual
hold on one
representative.
second. Are you saying that the media and the Democrats do not portray Trump that way?
Oh, absolutely. Just like how Trump
Okay.
and the Republicans taint. Wait, who said that? Who's the enemy within and tainting the blood of our nation? Who said that?
I don't know who said that.
Oh, that's convenient. You
That
don't
would
know,
be
but I'm pretty sure you
Trump.
can tell me Nancy Pelosi's brother, but you don't know who said that.
Gotcha. So if we just took the
You don't know who said who's tainting the blood of our nation.
Hold on one second. If we just take the names and the political parties off of the quotes, whose side do you think is worse?
Let's take TikTok and random users off, and let's just talk about representatives and actually elected officials of the parties. Let's just do that better, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
Trump and Republicans
No, give
have
me
been.
direct quotes from Donald Trump. Give me
They
direct
are
quotes from
tainting.
Republicans, and give me the time when it was said.
Beautiful.
10 years
Beautiful.
ago or yesterday.
No, probably a couple of weeks ago. They're tainting the blood of our country.
Who
Do you want me
who
to
is
look up the
they?
tweet for that?
Who is they?
Well, that's a great question. You want to fill in the blanks?
Who was he? I don't know. You're bringing me the quote. I have no clue what he said or who he was talking about. Who was he talking about? Tell me.
I agree with you. I think it's dangerous rhetoric for the president of the United States to be so vague about tainting the blood of our country, right?
So you're telling me just out of nowhere, Trump said they are tainting the blood of our country with no context before or after.
Let me look up the direct quote. 'Cause I agree with you.
Tell me you voted for Harris without telling me you voted for Harris.
Tell me you have a Trump
That's
flag behind you
ridiculous.
and you have a lot of Trump merchandise. Without telling
Anybody
me.
that says that's ridiculous, they also usually, statistically, once again, nothing against whoever said that, they also voted for Kamala Harris. No way around it. Sorry.
Well, you voted for
Factually
Donald
correct.
Duck. I'm
All
pretty
right,
sure you
so
have Donald
go.
Duck
You get the
underwear
quote.
as well. Just like
Hold
you have
on,
a
You
you
flag
don't
got
behind
even
you.
know how to pronounce her name.
Hold up. I'm so sorry. Joe Biden The dementia patient that was our president pronounced her name 9 different ways. And he was her boss.
I don't care. I'm talking about you. I'm
Okay.
not
Nine
talking
different
about Joe
ways.
Fair enough.
Biden.
All right. So hold on. This top guy, you're going to get me the exact quote. When you're ready, say it, you're ready. Let's go to YK. YK, where are you from?
From Texas.
Oh, beautiful! I found
YK,
it.
you sound like you're about 9 miles away from your phone.
My bad. Is
There
that
you
better?
go. Much better. What brings you up, sir?
I just wanted to see how you felt about. I like to call it. Well, I'll quote Tucker Carlson. How do you feel about Israel or Netanyahu hijacking Tucker Carlson's legacy, or Charlie Kirk's legacy? Sorry.
How was that done?
I mean, it's interesting because the last
Hey,
few
answer
weeks in
directly.
particular,
Answer directly. How was it
I
done?
am. The last 3 weeks, Charlie Kirk has been very, very critical of Israel, and then Netanyahu wants to go on TV and say, for one, deny
Wait,
that
what did BB say on TV? Go ahead.
he said that Charlie Kirk meant everything to Israel, and that he had a connection to Israel and was going to visit them in 2 weeks, and pretty much saying that Charlie Kirk agrees with pretty much everything Israel is doing. They're
He didn't
using
say
him as a
that. No, he did
spokesperson.
not say that. No,
They're
he
literally
didn't say
using him
that.
as a spokesperson.
I'm sorry. Listen to me. Just like the dumbass above you, if you're going to come up and quote,
Okay, I'll give you quotes.
let's just be accurate, please.
I'll
Not
give
the
you
guy
quotes.
who wears
Let's just keep it
Donald
simple. Hold on
Duck
one second.
underwear saying
Let's just
that.
get to the meat of it.
Okay,
And
I'll
let's
give you
not-
quotes.
Hold
He
on.
said, "I love
Meanwhile, you
Israel."
haven't provided
Stop.
any data.
Hold on. Little
Look,
Carmela
host,
down
just
there.
because
Hold
you
on
can't
one
look at the
second. I'll get
camera
to
the
you.
right
I
way,
can't give
doesn't
you a
mean you're gonna
quote?
offend
Hold on.
people,
This is
right?
not a fucking BLM rally. Shut
The
the fuck
camera's on
up.
the other side, my guy.
Okay. So the simple question I have for you, YK, is when we talk about Candace Owens, right? So let's dive into that. It's either Candace Owens is the worst friend ever, knows why Charlie Kirk was murdered, but refuses to give anybody the information, okay? Or Candace Owens is the worst friend ever, and she's making up a lie to have idiots like you follow her on Twitter. So
I
which
didn't
one is
bring up
most
Candace
likely?
Owens.
I don't know. But to me, if my best friend died and something was suspicious about it, I would be screaming from the
Conspiracy
rooftop.
theories
Hold
from the
on
top of
one
your
second.
lung.
Hold on, I'll get to you. I want YK to respond to me directly. So which one is more likely? Best friend, or I'm sorry, worst best friend ever not revealing, or worst best friend ever and making up
I'm
some kind of storyline without revealing it, and just to gain idiots like you following her on
I'm not
Twitter.
sure why you bring up Candace Owens because I talked about Charlie Kirk.
Oh, okay? There we go. Go ahead. You want to quote BB? Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying
Well,
Charlie Kirk himself. I'll quote Charlie. I'll quote Charlie. Charlie Kirk
Anybody
said,
that
"I
comes
love
up,
Israel. I want
YK, shut
Israel
the
to
fuck
win, but
up.
my moral
YK,
character is being
anybody
put
that
into
comes up with
question."
your talking points,
The behavior
sometimes.
by a lot of people,
YK,
both
why are you
privately
talking
and
when I talk?
publicly,
Okay,
are.
here. YK, very
Can I
simple.
quote?
Let me help you dumbasses out. Whenever I talk, you stop. Down there in the bottom right, where are you from? You seem like you're going to be fun. Where are you from?
I'm from Florida.
That's awesome. And what brings you up?
I just noticed your board there behind you, or your post.
Okay. And what are your thoughts on it?
I think it's. Hold on. I'm having a little trouble here.
Okay. I'm on the edge of my seat to see what adjective you use to describe my photo.
I'm sure you are, because you're sitting on a dildo.
Oh, no.
What
Listen,
the heck?
don't give me that crap like the response to Charlie Kirk was all kumbaya, my lord, because it was not.
Okay. Tell me more.
And as far as the response to George Floyd with cities burning down, you guys exaggerated more and more every time you talk about that.
Okay.
It wasn't
So,
a large area that there was actually looting and fires. And it wasn't cities, it was A city.
I'm so sorry. They were looting throughout the country. They were looting from
What cities?
Beverly Hills. They were looting. That's on the West Coast, all the way to the East Coast, New York City, Philly, Pittsburgh, and
All the
everywhere.
way to the East Coast. Okay.
Wait, I'm
Sure.
so sorry.
You're saying all the way to the East
Well,
Coast?
I picked a city on the West Coast. That's Beverly Hills,
And
and
then
then I
you just
decided to pick a handful of
shut up.
cities on
You
the East
just
Coast
keep
for
talking
like dramatic
about
effect.
George Floyd like we're glorifying him or we think he was such a great person.
Oh,
It
I'm so
was
sorry. There are
it
statues
was
of him. There
what
are streets
that
named after St. George Floyd.
represented. It
Okay,
was
so
what that event represented,
and
not the
what
person.
did it represent?
Get it in your head. It was what that event represented.
Okay, and what did it represent?
The abuse of police on minorities.
That would be abuse by police,
And
but I get your point.
yes, exactly.
But I'm like mind fucked by how many ignorant people come up here.
Oh, there
And
you go. You don't
they're-
have an answer.
I'm not.
So
I'm
you're
not
just
talking. No, no,
going
no.
to
Hold on one
insult.
second. Hold on. Don't start lighting
Come up
shit
with
on
something
fire.
better.
Don't start lighting shit on fire yet. But I am mind
You're
blown.
the one lighting shit on fire. You've been lighting shit on fire all night
Okay.
while you sit on that dildo.
All right. Fair enough. Here, let me help you out.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
Hold on. Here, let me get rid of this dumbass. I just want you one on one. Let me help you out. Okay. You are
You
triggered
don't
by
need to help me out.
You are triggered by my photo. You could say
No,
whatever
I'm
you
not
want.
triggered by your photo. I came
Are
on
you this
here
angry all the
to
time?
give you. Excuse me?
Are you this angry all the time?
No, I'm not angry.
Oh, okay.
I'm
So
not
you
angry
you
at all.
just see a random person on the street. You're like, hey, happy Monday. Go sit on a dildo.
No, I'm saying you're sitting on one. I'm not asking you to go sit on one.
Okay, so let's go back to my point.
You chose that.
I chose the dildo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, tremendous. Okay, great. So just going back to what I'm mind blown about is how many black people or minorities in this country are under the impression that it's like only black people dying at the hands of police officers. Like you acknowledge that there are more white people that die from police officers in this country, correct?
No.
No. Okay. See, that's the problem, and that's not a left-right problem. That's not even a white-black problem. That is strictly people being ignorant,
Show me this.
and that's what you are.
Show me that
Okay. How about this?
statistic.
No problem. Do you
Pull
have
it up.
no problem? Do you have a second device that if I tell you what to search, we could look at it together?
No. That's
Okay.
on
Very
you.
good. Okay, then I can't help you.
That's
Okay.
on you.
Once again, if
You keep screaming at other people who come up here, show me, show me. So
Okay.
if you're going to make a point
Okay.
and you
So
want to
how about
prove
this? How about this?
yourself to be right, then
No
show
problem.
it.
No problem. I'm not your secretary. Okay. But how about this?
Well, then don't ask me to do the same.
You're the one that is ignorant, not me.
Okay. How do
You know
you
what I
know
mean?
that?
So how about this? How about if they call me like Professor Dave around here? And so your homework will be
Because
very
you're
simple.
around a bunch of
Okay,
idiots
hold on one second.
who think that you.
Yeah, hold on. Let me drop your dumb ass down to the chat. How about just Google yourself, police murders by race or people murdered by police officers by race? Go do your own research. And just think about this. This whole movement 5 summers ago was based on somebody overdosing on drugs and most of them not even realizing facts. Leave it to black Americans to go do that. All right, Rio, where are you from?
I'm from Tennessee.
What brings you up, sir?
I am a bit surprised that the reaction to Charlie Kirk's passing has been very different. Um, than the George Floyd reaction. I thought the Floyd reaction was completely disgusting. I don't see the point of burning your city down. What is that gain?
All right. I think you're stating the obvious, not much critical thinking, but I appreciate it.
Can I say something to
Okay, I don't know
YK?
why you're being rude like that, but okay.
No, I mean, to be honest with you, once again, don't be sensitive, please. Just when people come up here, I'm looking for a conversation, and if you're coming up and stating the obvious, like today is Friday, September 19th, what the fuck am I going to do with that? Does that make sense?
If that's how you want to be, brother, that's up to you.
But okay, all right. So let's have a conversation. Today is Friday, September 19th, 2025.
Yes, it is. Did
All
you
right.
happen to
Great talk.
see?
Great fucking
Let me
talk,
ask you.
bro. I appreciate you.
Let me
Shut the
let me
fuck up.
ask you. Let me
All
ask
right.
you. Did you see?
Shut the fuck up. YK, Daniela, what were you gonna say, love?
Can you get the BB's quote, please? Because you claim BB said
I'm
that.
not quoting BB. I'm quoting
No,
Charlie
you
Kirk.
said no. You said that Benjamin
Wait, you were
Netanyahu.
quoting BB after Charlie's passing.
No, I was
Right?
quoting Charlie
And you
Kirk.
claim that Benjamin Netanyahu said that Charlie Kirk agrees with everything that Israel does, correct? So
No, I
actually, in
was saying
Bibi's
he's using him as a
statement, one second,
spokesperson.
let me finish. I know you're illiterate and you can't read. That's happens on the Democratic side. I get it. So Bibi actually said, even though that Charlie Kirk did not agree with many Israeli policies, he was a good friend to Israel and loved the Jewish people. Oh, so you misquote Bibi. Amazing. And for the other idiot that talked about Trump, Trump actually said that about illegal immigrants, not about Americans.
All right. Thank you, Daniela. I think it says Liam. Liam, where are you from?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I'm from Maryland.
All right. What brings you up, sir?
Just want to discuss, who was just speaking? Was that Danielle?
All right, Liam. What did you want to talk about?
Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk, man. What's the purpose of this picture?
All right,
Response to George Floyd.
Liam. Read the room, and then you come back up. Hollywood, where are you from?
Why does that matter?
Okay, good start. Very nice. And what brings you up?
I don't know. I found you to be a pretty smug individual, so I thought I'd jump up and see what we could discuss.
All right, elaborate. What was I smug about?
Everything, sir.
Okay.
Everything.
Well, let me tell
Across the
you.
board, largely.
I got you. What I don't get is there's a bunch of ignorant people that come up here.
All right, I'm not an ignorant person.
Wait, why the fuck are you interrupting me?
Am I interrupting you?
Okay, so there's a lot of ignorant people that come up here that it's two things. One, they don't know actual facts.
Yeah.
And two, they won't even acknowledge reality. That's the problem with me.
Okay.
So let's just go with different points over the last 30 minutes where I guess, to use your word, I was more smug.
Well, actually, if I may.
Wait, Hollywood. Hello, Hollywood. Oh, no problem. I'm going to ask you direct questions and you just answer them directly.
Certainly.
Can you acknowledge that over half the murders in this country are committed by black people?
No,
Yes.
that's not true at all.
Okay, so it's either A, I believe the FBI stats, or B, I believe Hollywood on TikTok. So when you say it's not true, tell me what you're basing that off of. And I went
so
facts,
let me
not
ask you.
truth.
May I ask you?
No.
Am I allowed
Answer
to
me
speak now or
directly,
no?
Hollywood. Answer me directly. I gave you something that is factually correct. I asked you if it's factually correct. You said no. So tell me what evidence you have that disputes what I said. Please, go ahead.
So I read an article by RFK in factual tones about the murder rate in the United States.
Wait, hold on one second.
Yeah,
Stop, Hollywood.
I'm sorry. Wait, we were talking about
Hollywood. Shut the fuck up, Hollywood. Some random person, regardless of their position.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what I'm looking for is hardcore evidence, not what RFK said allegedly. about what he feels. I'm looking
You're
for
right.
hardcore numbers. So
You're
go
right.
ahead.
Yes. So Kash Patel, recently in his testimony,
Okay.
testified that it was not true that actually half the murders committed in the United States were committed by black people. But let me ask you a question, though,
Wait,
really quickly.
hold on. When did
Oh,
he say
sorry.
that? Hold on.
He said that on December
Go ahead.
3rd, 2024.
Why would Kash Patel be in front of a Senate hearing when he wasn't even sworn in yet?
What's that?
Why was Kash Patel in front of the Senate?
It was actually a text that he sent. It's uncovered.
Good job. All right, Hollywood. So you are just another dumb motherfucker coming up
No,
here.
you
And
are
then
somebody
you
who
get
doesn't want to
offended,
actually.
Hollywood,
I'm
whenever
not
I go
offended
for
at all.
facts.
I'm not offended whatsoever. But I love the fact that you won't actually
All right,
talk to
take
somebody
your
that.
bitch ass out of here. Very good. I think it says Jamie. Jamie? Jamie is snoring. All right, YK, do you have any direct quotes from BB yet?
Hello.
Hey,
I was
YK,
trying
can
to
I
quote
just say,
Charlie Kirk.
actually, hold on one second. I'll let you respond. I just want to explain whenever that last person said I'm smug, any single time somebody wants to come up here and discuss facts with reliable backing on their facts, I'm all about it. There is nobody on this platform that has allowed opposition to speak more than me. But when you come up and spew bullshit and allow your feelings to control the conversation instead of facts, I will get on your neck. Virtually, of course. YK, go ahead.
So I could read my quotes.
And,
Charlie Kirk.
Who are we quoting?
Charlie Kirk. May he
Okay.
rest in peace.
Hold on one second, YK. But we were going. You said that BB said something after his passing. So can we talk about that first?
Can I just quote Charlie Kirk, please?
Wait, hold on one second. You mentioned BB first, so let's mention BB.
I don't have that quote pulled up right now.
Just say,
If you want me to take a second to pull it up, I can.
YK, let's keep it simple. It's either you say, you admit, look, I came up, I was talking out of my ass, I hate Jews, and then we move on.
Now you're putting words in my mouth.
Getting twisted up like a pretzel.
Now you still don't want me to quote Charlie Kirk. May he rest in peace.
So, one, were you factually correct about what you said about BB?
Yes, I was. He was using him as a spokesperson.
Okay. Elaborate on that.
He put him up on the big screen. He tweeted him like literally right after, and he pretty much
when did
put him on
BB
the
say
front
that? When did
page of
BB say
everything
that?
Israel and said, "This is a war between good and evil," and he put them on their side.
Okay.
When he was very critical of them.
YK, just do me a favor. If you come back up, which honestly I hope you block me, okay, just bring facts. That's all. You said he put him up on the big screen. Bomb.
Hey, what's up?
What
Yo,
up?
I just want to talk about the BLK on BLK crime that people are talking about, bro.
First of all, where are you from, sir?
Oh, I'm from Philly.
All right, Philly. All right.
Yeah.
And go ahead with your thoughts.
I just want to say it's a person dying every single day in Philadelphia, mind you, every hour of the night. It doesn't matter, even in broad daylight. And it's BLK on BLK. So I just want to tell like people to shut the fuck up about that shit because it's always the BLK people and it's sometimes white people, but mind you, it's BLK on white most of the time here too. And it's kind of crazy, bro.
It is crazy, bro. All right, let's go with Island Sarah. Where are you from?
Hi, Key West.
All right, and what brings you up?
So, listen, I don't really ever do TikTok. This is very new. I just was looking into lives, so I'm not really sure. I just came in. I accidentally exited. I'm coming back in. So, where are you at right now? I see.
It's okay. It's okay. Let's go. That's fine. We'll figure the main point. Island that people seem to be triggered by my photo, and I'm just pointing out that two groups of people each lost somebody, unfortunately. One inspired more prayer, and the guy that died of a fentanyl overdose inspired people to loot and set fires. That's my summary, but people have their own perception. So, David, where are you from, David?
Well, I have a question.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
So, just generally, my question is, how do you feel about the whole suspension of a comedian, Jimmy Kimmel, who I sometimes may or may not watch clips on YouTube, but don't watch the show frequently, saying that suspended because of saying that the person who assassinated Kirk was right wing or MAGA?
I think he should never be hired again.
And do you think that it's different that our current sitting president, no matter who it may be, mind you,
Right.
and immediately tweeted or whatever his social media is, blaming left and this and that? Do you think that there's anything different in that, and that a comedian should be held more accountable? Not to mention the countless interviews after that of him blaming the left, whatever. That's happening on both sides. Kimmel did it,
but there's only
Trump
one
did it.
side.
I'm just curious, why is it more important to hold a comedian accountable than it is any sitting president that we may have?
I got you. For the last 10 years, the left, the media, has been calling Trump a threat to democracy, a Nazi, Hitler-like. I don't think that's helpful.
I'm just curious for you to answer the question of why it's
Hold on one second. Why are you talking? Hello?
President.
Why the fuck are you talking when I'm talking?
I just like to have direct conversations.
I got you, but just stop, please. I just don't understand why there are people like you that are more concerned about Jimmy Kimmel, right? Where he said something. The Next Star, whatever it's called, who basically is going to be paying the bills, didn't like what he said, and he got suspended. That's what happens, right? It is not worth it to get the backlash from viewers and from local TV stations when Jimmy Kimmel's not. It's not like he's a rating bonanza.
The backlash is happening, as we all know, and that's actually not the question, though. Like, let's back up just a little bit. We're talking about a comedian who has an American stage versus a president who has an international stage. Why is it okay for
Island? Once again, this is not the Island show. I'll allow you to overtalk me once, twice, third time, your ass is done. Did you talk up there? David?
Yeah, I can.
Wait, what?
I just, my habit, I don't talk until
all right, I'm talking to you now.
Chaos starts.
Go.
I gotta call this a false dichotomy. I think it's terrible. Okay, what happened to Charlie Kirk? I don't even know if we can say that name on TikTok anymore.
Why wouldn't you be able to say Charlie Kirk?
I hope we can. It's I don't know. I think it's such a fundamental blow to where we are as a political society that it's wrong. I don't care who did it, right? It doesn't matter. That type of dialogue is exactly what we should be having at this point.
What do you mean by what type of dialogue? What do you mean by that?
Was there a new person on? I got to turn on volume.
No, David, what do you mean by what type of dialogue? That type of dialogue you said. What did you mean by that?
I mean, I don't care what he's saying. I think it is absolutely disgusting and harmful. But I would never, ever try and prevent him from doing it. Ben Shapiro is a fucking, well, he's a douchebag, and he's not a good debater. I think Charlie Kirk was better. But yeah, let him say it. let people either
Okay,
young
so you're
or
stating the
old.
obvious so far. Why the difference in responses?
Well, I'm not sure there are.
Really?
I don't like either response. Okay.
Wait, stop. So Charlie's response, the response to Charlie's death has essentially led to more prayer, churches being more filled up. And the response to St. George Floyd was, let's burn a building after we loot it.
Talking about George Floyd in 2020 in Minnesota?
No, George Floyd in Pittsburgh in 2024. So
Oh,
you
okay.
came up here, you had no clue what this photo was about?
No, different. I didn't look it up. I don't think it matters.
Look it up.
I
What do
think,
you need to look up, David?
well, I can if you want me to. All right.
David, are
All I
you
wanted to
drinking
say,
and
all I wanted
TikToking?
to,
David,
no,
stop. Are you drinking and TikToking this morning?
no.
This
All
is
I
you
want,
fucking. This is you 100% fucking sober.
yes.
Oh fuck, man. Okay. All right. Very good, David. I'm gonna move along to in the bottom right. Where are you from?
I'm Wisconsin.
No. All right. All right. Bottom right. You're in the top left. Regardless, doesn't really matter. Bottom right. Where are you from?
Pennsylvania.
What brings you up, kind sir?
Free speech, which is Charlie Kirk.
Can you speak up for me?
Charlie Kirk. Can you hear me?
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay. Charlie Kirk, First Amendment proponent. President Trump is killing the First Amendment.
How so?
All he has to do is snap his fingers, and his minions, his minions cancel somebody who made a joke about him because he's so sensitive. He's such a pussy. He is what he grabs.
Fair enough. Is that your mic drop moment? Don't tell me you're gonna mic drop on he's a pussy, he is what he grabs. As if that's some kind of insult. Oh, come on. Don't tell me that's gonna be your mic drop moment. You waited in the queue. Do you think he had it written down? Well, bro, you seem fun. I hope you come back. That was his mic drop moment. Son of a bitch. He got me. Blue, where you from? All right, Blue. You're fake snoring. Very, very cute. Very adorable. Seattle vibes. What does that mean?
The behavior by a lot of people, both privately and publicly, are pushing people like you and me away. Charlie Kirk.
Okay. Did you come off to
Just
show off
weeks
you can
before he
read or
got
what?
assassinated. No, I'm just
So
giving
let
off
me
a
ask you a
quote.
question. Do you understand why Jimmy Kimmel was fired or suspended? Are you for that, against that?
I mean, that was actually a ridiculous reason to get fired, to be honest with you, because all he did was put up a video of Donald Trump talking about a ballroom after he was asked about Charlie Kirk.
Okay. If that was all, then that would make sense. But
What
there's
did he, what
more
did he
to
say?
it.
What did he say before that?
There was more to it. What did he say?
He said that the Republicans blamed the Democrats for him
He
passing.
said something like the Republicans are trying everything to make sure that MAGA is not blamed for it. When
Okay,
reality
is
is
that not right? Is that not wrong?
well,
I mean,
hold on one
right?
second. Let's just go with facts, okay? This every time facts come up, you have meltdowns. Okay, so let's
Every
try
right
not to
wing
do
media
that.
has
Let's
been
try
saying
not to
that.
do that. So was the shooter from the far right? Just yes or no?
I mean, he is far
Just
right.
yes or
Yes,
no? Yes or
yes,
no, please.
yes.
Yes. Okay. So 2 days ago, the local FBI office in Utah held a news conference, and they went through text messages between the shooter and family members, text messages between the shooter and his roommate that was the person transitioning. They quoted conversations face to face between the shooter and both of his parents, and I believe they quoted the grandfather of the shooter as well. Which part of that news conference did you gather that the shooter is far right? Like, give me a quote, give me anything that was said in that hour-long press conference that said, "Yep, far right."
All you had to
Or
say
on the
was
right.
FBI. We can all agree, even Donald Trump will say that the FBI is corrupt.
Okay, so it's either A, I believe the FBI, or I believe
Listen,
you.
Dave, since the day that Charlie Kirk got assassinated,
Wait,
all
hold on one
right-wing
second. I want
media,
you to wait.
all
Acknowledge
right-wing media have been saying that the left
YK,
did this.
YK. Once again, if let's just assume the FBI should be trusted. You agree with me that the FBI has said nothing of the sort when it comes to the shooter being far right. You agree with that, yes or no?
Sure, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So why is it that you refuse to believe the FBI?
Because I personally think that it's not a right or left wing issue. I believe that it's a mental. That guy was mentally ill, regardless of what his political views are. In my opinion, sure, you're right in the sense of certain things that certain politicians say will make people that are mentally ill more obligated to do certain things. You're 100% right. I'm not denying that, and it's not right for either side to say, "Oh, this person deserves to be killed because of his views." That's not right. But that's my view on it. I think it doesn't matter whether he's on the right or the left. I think the violence stems from people being mentally ill, and then there's a lot more applied to it whenever you have politicians saying things that they shouldn't say, that aren't politically correct.
Okay. So the question is why is it that people like you want to come up and blame Israel or the far right?
I didn't blame Israel. I'm saying
Okay.
Israel is using his name in vain when he didn't agree with a lot. He did it. He said specifically he doesn't like Netanyahu, and then Netanyahu goes up on
When
stage
did
and
he
says he
say he
sent me a
didn't like
letter
Bibi? When did he
months
say?
ago.
Okay. When
He's
did
a
he say?
great friend of Israel. He's using them for like propaganda. It's insane.
Okay. Can you give me dates that this was said?
That what was said whenever he came out. What Charlie Kirk said or what Bibi
YK,
said.
and this is the problem, right? I have the FBI field office in Utah to back up what I believe. You're just talking out of your ass, bro.
Charlie Kirk criticized Israel. What do you mean?
Okay, so but you said something. They're using him as this or that. Then whenever the very first time you came up here, you wanted to go down a road of BB talking shit when that just wasn't the case, right?
I feel like they're marketing it. They're marketing him as us versus them
Who?
to gain the right wing because they're
Wait,
losing
who's
a lot of
us
the
versus
young
them?
people on
Who's
the
us
right wing.
versus them?
Israel is losing a bunch of people on the right in America, young people to be specific. Charlie Kirk was being critical of Israel.
Okay.
Does that make sense? I'm not saying Israel did anything. I'm not making that claim. I'm just saying it's very interesting how Bibi goes up on stage and says all these things about Charlie when Charlie didn't like Bibi.
Wait, Charlie didn't like BB. When did Charlie talk shit on BB?
There's text messages that Tucker Carlson has of Charlie sending him texts saying he doesn't like Bibi.
Why? Okay, so why is it that everybody that wants to go to down this road, why is it always things that aren't publicly available?
Okay,
Why is it?
Charlie Kirk himself said, "I love Israel. I want Israel to win, but my moral character is being put into question."
Okay.
He said, "I'm told by someone that if I criticize AIPAC, I'm anti-Semitic."
Okay.
He was
So
These are
how
direct
do we
quotes
get
from
to the
Charlie.
point where somebody is turning on Charlie? That's what I don't get.
No, Charlie was turning on Israel.
Oh, okay. So how do we? I think everybody has. They can say whatever they want about just because Charlie criticized whatever he did criticize doesn't mean that Israel is responsible
I'm not
for.
saying it's 100% that Israel's responsible. I'm just saying it's very interesting that
Well,
Bibi came out.
okay, that's fine. That's fine. But what percentage chance are you giving it that the state of Israel is responsible?
I'm not even going to put a percentage because there's no
Do you think that
evidence.
there's at
There's
least
no
a
evidence saying
1%?
that they.
Hold on
There's
a
no
second.
evidence.
You think that there's at least a 1% chance?
Of course.
Wow. See, that's the problem. So
I mean, you have to leave an option for everything, right? I'm not gonna say
of
the
course,
0% that they did. Would you say
but
the 0% that Israel is involved?
right, but whenever there's overwhelming evidence to prove what the FBI is saying, from screenshots of text to reading the text messages to talking to family members, not once was the state of Israel mentioned, right?
Listen. Even if the FBI knew that Israel did it, they wouldn't tell us.
Why?
They wouldn't tell us. It's bigger than us. It's
Why?
an intelligence thing. Because the Mossad and the CIA go hand in hand. That's why, and they're above the FBI.
I'm going to be honest with you. That's the problem, right? And the fact that you're saying it in such a confident manner that you firmly believe that shit, you're fucked. You're fucked. All right, because if
Because I
you're
think the CIA and the Mossad are one.
stop. If your mind, in a sincere way, and I could tell you are being sincere, if it sincerely works that way, you are fucked. You have no shot. And the reason why I say that is for you to make such bold claims and have nothing supporting it, that scares the fuck out of me. And
I gave you quotes from Charlie. What do you mean?
dangerous type in this country.
I gave you quotes from Charlie. What did I say that was a lie? The CIA and Mossad work hand in hand. I didn't say a lie.
If Tucker Carlson had a conversation with Charlie Kirk when he was alive, why didn't he out it when he was alive? Why did he wait for the man to die to say that? Why? Because nobody could verify it? So we're just going to drop a narrative? So back
Are you
to
talking?
the game, what did Tucker Carlson say? If he has text messages like you
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper.
All right, good. I'm glad you waited in the queue that long for that. That very smart.
Carlson because you lied again, YK, because for some odd reason you do not know how to quote. Tucker Carlson said I had a private conversation with Charlie Kirk, meaning not in text messages, via phone. So A, you lie, there was no text messages. Tucker Carlson waited until Charlie Kirk got on the line.
Tucker said he has a bunch of texts to prove it as well. That's what he said.
Where are the texts?
I just watched it.
Where are
He
the
literally
text
said,
messages?
I just watched it.
Where are the text messages?
Obviously on his phone.
Where?
But hey, YK, just very simple. If your best friend died, hypothetically, and I don't wish that on anybody, if you're and you had information on why they got murdered, assassinated, would you A, take it to the authorities or release it to the public, or B, run with this storyline so you get more followers on Twitter?
I don't think he has information saying that Israel did it. I'm saying he has information that he was against Netanyahu.
But you also quoted.
So wait, stop. So you're saying that step one, Charlie texted Tucker, he's against BB.
Or spoke to him.
Hold on. There was text messages where Charlie stated he's against Israel. Some way, somehow, that got back to BB. BB gave the order to take him out.
I'm not saying it's indefinite.
You see what I mean?
I'm not saying it's definite that Israel did it. I'm not saying Israel did it. I'm not saying Israel did it.
Stop. Go ahead. Explain.
I'm not saying
text messages that Tucker has gullible people like you on the
I have
edge
no
of your
clue.
seat.
The bit that I watched that I remember is him saying that he was against Bibi Netanyahu. He didn't like Bibi Netanyahu.
Video of Charlie Kirk saying that he thinks that Benjamin Netanyahu is a genius. So do we take Tucker Carlson?
When was that? When was that?
Kirk? You want me to
when was that?
Let me get you the
video. Was that a long time ago or recent? Because
I have proof.
The point I was making.
I have Charlie Kirk moving his lips. I
Look,
don't
Charlie
have
loves
a named
Israel.
Tucker Carlson claiming something and not showing the proof.
Charlie loves Israel. Okay.
I have Charlie.
All right, hold on one second. All right, Apple. Listen. You're not going anywhere. We'll come back to it. Apple, where are you from, Apple?
Yeah, hi, I'm 24. I'm from the Midwest.
Tremendous. What brings you up, Apple?
Yeah, I just wanted to come up and kind of talk about your prompt, obviously.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so I think a lot of people are going to make this a racial thing, Obviously, one person's white, one person's black. It's not about race. It's about political party. It's about the core beliefs of political parties in the U.S. Charlie Kirk being Republican and George Floyd's protesters being Democratic predominantly, right?
Why do you think that is? That's what I'm trying to get to. I think it is very obvious.
Yeah, no, I can explain it to you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me turn my notifications off. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, so for starters, I don't know why people don't talk about it more, but the Democratic Party is extremely harmful to the black community.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper.
Imagine waiting in the queue and that's what you have to offer. Imagine.
Anyways, the
All right,
Democratic
good.
Party is extremely dangerous to the black community, and no one seems to be saying anything about it for some reason. Just an example, the soft on crime policies, the delays in the criminal justice reform, keeps violent crimes high in the cities that are predominantly voting for Democrats. As the implemented leniencies that's in law enforcement, especially in certain crimes like armed robbery, for example, schmurder. Why are we giving a schmurderer a bond? I don't know. Ask your Democratic policymakers.
Amen. I appreciate you. What's that say? Brain, where are you from, Brain?
I am 31. I'm a medical doctor from Southern California.
And what brings you up?
Well, I looked at the prompt. It says response to Charlie Kirk, response to George Floyd. They are absolutely, and I absolutely agree. I don't know if I'm the opposition in here. I've been kicked off of so many lives tonight. But I completely support our president. I support the response to Charlie Kirk's assassination. I do believe that the Democratic Party is, like, they want to say that we're racist, but I really believe that their policies and beliefs perpetuate racism and like a diversion. And I really am just sick of hearing all of this. Charlie Kirk is racist and the rhetoric. Trump is racist. I'm tired of hearing the word racist. I mean, I'm half black, Mexican, and white. And I mean, I've gone through a lot of things in my life. And
Cash flow, you're echoing. Good. Finish your thought, love. You left. Okay. Sally, what brings you up?
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper.
You might as well just stay there because you keep bringing in different accounts. So, go ahead, Danielle. You were about to make a point with this idiot.
Is I could give you a video where Charlie Kirk says that Benjamin Netanyahu is a genius, and you're gonna give me some idiot that can't even give you the text messages to prove his claims. So
Okay,
stop misquoting people. Thank you.
You're giving me a video from I don't know when. I'm talking about within this
Give
month.
me a lie that Tucker has not shown any proof for.
Okay, could you speak about Charlie's put
What do you mean?
Tucker
Half of Israel has critical thinking about the government. They sit there and they give criticism to the government. What's different from Charlie Kirk or any Israeli that does it?
That's what I mean. Charlie loved Israel, but my thing that's odd to me is that Netanyahu, knowing that Charlie doesn't agree with him, will come out and say,
what do you think?
He
What do you
sent
think?
me a letter
So
5 months ago.
So we have a former prime minister called Ehud Olmert that just gave his condolences to Hamas leader for losing his son. Do you think maybe he's more problematic for the state of Israel than Charlie Kirk?
He said he gave condolences to
Well, Hamas leader for his kid getting unalived by the IAF. So do you think maybe Ehud Olmert is more problematic for us than
if his son had
Kirk,
nothing
but
to do
Olmert
with
is
anything.
alive?
If his son had nothing to do with anything, that's kind of humanity to be like, your son had
Do
nothing
you
to do
think
with
a guy like a former prime minister of the state of Israel, Ehud Olmert, going and saying that we're starving innocent children in Gaza, do you think he's more of a problem to us than Charlie Kirk?
I mean, the truth. If the truth is a problem, then sure.
So why is he alive?
Because he didn't have an impact like Charlie Kirk did
What do
to
you mean?
the
The prime
right
minister
of the
was an
United
ex-prime
States.
minister in the state of Israel. He's giving interviews to BBC, to
Nobody knows
CNN,
who that guy is.
to NBC.
Everyone in
He's
the U.S.
giving
knows who Charlie Kirk
international
is.
interviews as an Israeli, spewing this to the outside world.
No
Who
one
do
in the
you
United
think?
States knows who that guy is.
Who do you think is more problematic? A token Jew, okay, that is going against his own state, or Charlie Kirk, just like any other Israeli that would literally criticize the government?
Problematic to who? Israel or the U.S.? Charlie was more
You're claiming
problematic to the U.S.
because Charlie Kirk didn't like Netanyahu, they took him out. Guess what? Ehud Olmert, a prime minister, was a prime minister in the state of Israel that cannot stand Benjamin Netanyahu, is sitting on Western media, shitting on the government and the state of Israel as an Israeli citizen. So who do you think is more problematic? Charlie Kirk, that loved Israel, that agreed with the war in Gaza? Or
He didn't agree with the war in Gaza.
100%. He claimed there is no
Recently, he's
Palestine
been
to begin
critical.
with.
Okay, early on he
Claimed
was.
there is no Palestine to begin with. So again, I'm going to
Yeah, he did
ask
say
you,
Palestinians don't exist, and
who
I'm still
is
quoting him.
more problematic?
He said Palestinians don't exist, and I'm still quoting Charlie Kirk.
And
Because
he's
as of
100%
late,
correct because it's an identity that was formed way after. But again, you're not answering my question because you know that I make more sense than you'll ever make. Who is
no,
more
you don't make
problematic
sense.
to
You
Israel?
don't make sense because
Charlie
Charlie Kirk is
that
from
loved
America.
Israel and the
Charlie
Jews,
Kirk,
which 3 weeks before he was unalived actually posted, if you hate Jews, it's called brain rot. Get rid
Daniela,
of
are you
it.
gonna let me answer?
Get rid of it.
Can I answer?
Yes, who's more problematic? Thank you.
Charlie Kirk has a lot more influence than him in the United States of America, especially on the right.
So you think Charlie Kirk, that loved Israel, agrees with the war, only criticizes the state of Israel or the government for certain things like any other Jew or Israeli does, has more impact than a token Jew used by the whole Democratic side sitting on CNN, BBC, literally shitting on the state of Israel when once he ran it. And by the way, that's the same dude that wanted to give half of Israel to the Palestinian people.
Listen, Daniela,
Who
all the
is more
criticism,
problematic?
all the criticism that Charlie's had against Israel has been as of late, not months ago,
So
recent.
you just want to believe that Israel did it, and critical
It's the
thinking
quotes.
is
I'm
not
not
a
saying Israel did
factor
it.
in that low IQ brain of yours.
Not
Got
once
it?
have I
No
said Israel
problem.
did it.
Got it? No
Daniela.
problem. Low
Not once have
IQ.
I said Israel did it, Daniela. You said that. I didn't say that.
Okay, so where are we at? Where are we at with this?
Okay. What do you think about this, Dave?
YK, let's just keep it simple. If you, let's just say hypothetically, we went in front of a judge. You're representing Charlie and Candace. Daniela's representing anybody with a brain. Who has more evidence to prove their case? Who has presented
I'm
more
not
evidence?
claiming anything. I'm not claiming Israel did anything.
So what are you doing then?
I'm saying it's odd that Bibi would go on live TV and say all these things about Charlie when Charlie didn't like him.
What? But where did Charlie say I don't like BB?
He literally,
Where?
one of his close friends. Do you not believe Tucker?
Did you
No.
see the proof? Once again, I could say YK texted me. He hates Daniela. There's no. I'm not unless I show the text messages and they're verifiable. I don't understand. You could say anything, right?
You're right, but if we go, okay, say we throw
YK,
those.
YK. I don't get why people like you insist on quoting things that you have never seen before.
I mean, I would say Tucker Carlson's a pretty good source.
Tucker Carlson said that Santa Claus is real. Would you believe him?
Obviously not.
Okay, so why are you believing him with this?
Because I trust what he says a lot. He has common sense.
Okay, so the red line is Santa Claus. Anything else he says, all good.
I'm not gonna say it's 100% factual. Obviously, it's a text, right? I'm just saying it's something he said. I'm not gonna sit here and claim, it's 100% factual. It's a text. But what I will say is factual.
And if they're such close friends and they had conversations and also publicly, why did Tucker never bring it up to Charlie Kirk on a public platform of what he feels about Benjamin Netanyahu?
Why did Tucker say that he can't criticize
Why
AIPAC
did he do
without
it only
being called
after he got on a
anti-Semitic?
live? Why did he do
Daniela,
it only
why did
after
Charlie
he got
Kirk
on a
say that
live?
he can't criticize
Because you
AIPAC?
don't have Charlie Kirk to answer back.
Daniela, why did
You
Charlie
don't have a man to actually reply to his
Daniela,
nonsense.
why did Charlie Kirk say that he can't criticize AIPAC without being called an
First
anti-Semite?
of all, he never talked about AIPAC. He talked about
It's a
Israel.
quote.
Now
It's a direct quote.
Let's quote exactly what Charlie Kirk said.
I'm told by some
Listen,
people that if I
I'm
criticize
giving
AIPAC, I'm
the Jews a
anti-Semitic.
leeway because I understand that every time they open social media, it's like they're back in the 1940s, Yahtzee Germany. But if I can't criticize the state of Israel and not be called an anti-Semite, then I'm sorry. I'm not going to give that leeway anymore. And he's 100% correct.
His
You're allowed
direct
to
quote is,
criticize.
I'm told by some
You're
people that
allowed
if
to.
I
I saw
criticize
the
AIPAC,
video.
I'm
You're allowed to
anti-Semitic.
criticize the state of Israel without being called an anti-Semite. Now, why didn't Tucker Carlson bring it up when Charlie Kirk was alive and only after he was unalive? Because
Because it's
Charlie can't
important to
answer.
say after, because he
No,
held his
because
secret
Charlie
close with
can't
them.
answer.
Because
There's
Charlie
no one
told
to
him not to
verify
say it, more than likely.
So where are the messages?
I'm sure they'll come out one day.
Oh,
Okay.
one day.
All
Why
right, then
not
we'll
now?
talk about it that day.
We'll talk
It's
about
had
it
enough.
then. Yes,
Had
sir.
enough. Had enough. Corey, where are you from, Corey?
What's up, man? I'm from Tennessee.
What brings you up?
I seen the prompt that you guys have, and I'm kind of torn because everybody's saying that Charlie Kirk was a racist and this, that, and the third. I looked up a speech that Martin Luther King in 1965 called The American Dream. It says the price that America must pay for the oppression of the Negro communities and minority groups is its own self-destruction. What does that sound like? Calling for the destruction of America, I mean, is that not a form of domestic terrorism? Or am I mistaken?
I'll be honest with you. I'm live on two different lives right now, and I was not paying attention. I was listening into that conversation, which is my mistake. But to be fair, whenever I get the vibe that people kind of agree with me, I really don't even pay attention. No offense to you, kind sir. All right, so YK, are we done with this bullshit?
Yeah, I want to move on from that. I'm done.
Can I ask why you decide to die on that hill?
I mean, I don't think I did, but I mean, I made a good point saying
You
his
made
quotes.
a good point of quoting something you have never seen with your own eyes. How
No,
does that
I
make sense?
quoted literal Charlie Kirk saying that if he criticizes AIPAC, that he's anti-Semitic.
But go back to the Tucker shit, right? The Tucker texts and stuff like
Hey,
that.
we don't have to agree on that. We don't have to.
What do you
I'm
mean
good on
agree
that.
on it? You have never seen anything, correct?
I'm good on that. Okay, I believe Tucker. You know.
Okay, no problem. No problem. All right, good enough. Very good. Who did you vote? Are you here in the States, YK? I know. I assume I asked.
I am. I didn't vote this year. I was gonna vote Trump, but I really wasn't gonna vote Kamala. There's no way.
Not Kamala. All right, Swag. Where are you from, Swag?
I'm from Ohio.
All right. What Swag? Statistically, historically, in here, when people come in with your tone, we know what side they despise. But what brings you up, kind sir?
I just was listening to the debate, and I had a couple of things I wanted to talk about. But
of course, go ahead.
What do you mean by my type of tone?
We'll see what happens, Swag. Tell me what.
No. We'll see what you mean by that. What do you mean by that?
Swag.
Yeah. What do you mean by my type of tone and where I lean towards?
Why did you
go ahead?
Come on.
Go ahead.
Do you want to answer, or do I just drop you?
Are you going to answer my question first?
All right. Very
what
good,
you
Swag.
assume?
I appreciate you stopping by, bro. No biggie. Neil?
Oops.
You didn't mean to come up. You're fine. I'll drop you.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, love. Okay, so I'm just done with the.
No, I want to say something about Jimmy
We don't
Kimmel.
have to talk about Israel. We could talk about this topic if you
Can
want.
I say something about Jimmy Kimmel, Dave, that I think people are missing here? Why would
Yes,
a
Daniela, go ahead.
comedian, why would a comedian that has both parties enjoying his show give his political statement of what he thinks about the MAGA gang, okay, and putting that TV channel in risk of losing ratings? Who cares about your political views, bro? You're a comedian.
I've seen Jimmy Kimmel being a little issue too.
I could care less. I'm asking, why is a comedian, okay, that is appealing to Democrats and Republicans that sit and enjoy his show, would choose a side and shit on the viewers, the Republican side viewers, and allow himself to put that TV channel in risk of losing ratings?
I mean, I personally don't think he said anything wrong.
So
I
calling
think
them
he was
a
being
MAGA
observant.
gang,
As
so
a
calling
comedian,
them
your
a
job is to
MAGA
be
gang,
observant.
so basically saying they're a gang. Do you
I'm
not see that?
saying,
You don't see a
I'm
problem with
saying,
Democrats trying to compare to Yahtzee Germany, trying to find similarities that is actually calling for violence and hatred? Who does that? Who even sits and tries to compare to such a horrific time? A second of all, why you as a comedian even giving your political views? Who cares about them? Sit and make everybody laugh.
because the comedian's job is
It's
to
to make
bring.
people laugh.
No, the comedian's job is to take the truth and make it into. He didn't make a joke out of it, obviously,
No,
right?
but he
Because it's
called them
Charlie
mega
Kirk, right?
gang.
And it's a death, right?
But he called
But
them the mega gang. What is that calling for? What is he claiming? That they're violent? They're like gangs?
I think he was being observant, and he saw that all the right wing media, the day Charlie Kirk passed, was blaming it all on the left when it's not a right or left
What
issue.
do you
It's
mean blaming on the left? The bullet said high fascist.
no, I'm talking about the first day before they got anything.
The kid is a Democrat.
They didn't know anything about the kid the first
They
day.
came
I'm talking
out
about as soon as he
after
got
they
killed.
found out the rifle.
I know, but I'm talking about the first day. All the news
Yeah,
outlets
the
were
first day
blaming the
when they
left.
got the rifle, they saw the bullet, high fascist. Yeah.
They didn't get that news till late the next day or 2 days
No, they
after.
got it later that day
All right.
when they
I'm
retrieved the
saying
rifle.
the media blamed the left before they had any information. Is what I'm
No,
saying.
the media blamed the left when they saw the bullet that said high fascist.
Okay.
Are you sure you're not a Democrat, bro?
I'm not Democrat or Republican.
You talk like a Democrat, though.
That's cool. I'm conservative.
Yeah, my ass you are.
I'm religious. I'm conservative. I can't help it.
Okay.
All right, Triple, I'll get you in. Below Triple, what's your name and where you're from?
Hamburger chicken.
Very good. I'm willing to bet you live a very productive life. Triple, what brings you up, kind sir?
Oh, I was cutting through. I heard her going at it, and I seen you still had the picture up. And I know last time I was up here, and I still see they feel for Charlie Kirk, huh?
Wait,
You know,
I'm so sorry. What the fuck are you saying?
there we go.
You got my
Listen,
full attention now. Go ahead.
yeah. Listen, I've been through all these chats. They going at it over Charlie Kirk on both sides.
Okay.
And my thing is, when it comes to him, Fuentes, and when it comes to Trump, I love these dudes because they straightforward. I hate the ones that hide or try to use different wording. They told you exactly who they are and what they want.
Who was Charlie Kirk? Who was Charlie Kirk?
To me, Charlie Kirk was a cat that was just for his people, and he talked against other people. He didn't talk for the whole country. So it's nothing wrong with that, though, because you got black leaders that come out and they talk for their people. They not talking for the other side of the country. So I'm like, if that man's saying what he's saying, it is what it is. But try not to rewrite what he was saying. He said what he said.
Amen.
You got people pulling up his audio. See, I told you he said it. We know he said it out of his mouth. Okay, that's who he was. But don't get me wrong, ain't nothing supposed to happen to him. Ain't nothing supposed to happen to nobody that's talking or whatever. Even if they can change the way you live it because of how they talking. But
The
yeah,
worst thing
it's
he
just crazy
actually
going through
said.
these panels.
Wait. What is the worst thing that Charlie Kirk ever said? He was never a racist. He was actually fighting for black people to understand their excellence and not lean on DEI or other
Here we go
organizations that
again.
are. What do you mean? Here you go again. That's the truth.
I
What
was
is he
just
was
in
fighting
another
for?
panel about this DEI, and everybody Googled it, and it came up. The first person that actually benefits from DEI was white women. After white women, it was transgenders. Well,
And he
LGBT
was fighting
community.
against
And all we
DEI
did was Google it. And
completely.
you know who's after them? Veterans. That's why when they came after it, them was the people that got fired first. But I
No,
understand.
America is fucked, bro. America is fucked so
But I
bad.
understand. White men want their white women back in the house again. It's nothing wrong with that. I love it. And you got you at the bottom. You have black women. They try to benefit from it because they held 2 spots. So when they went to these companies and said, "Do you got diversity?" They're like, "Yeah, we got 5. We got 5 women." Then they said, "We got 5 black people," and it's 5 black women. So
All
they
right.
was using them for 2 spots.
All right. All right. Make America healthy again. Where are you from? Wait, I'm so sorry. You broke up for me. What you said?
Alaska.
A lot. Okay. And what brings you up, love?
Well, you can't hear me good. I'm gonna go back inside and hope that you can hear me better.
No problem. I hear you
Can
now.
you
I hear you
can you
fine
hear
now.
me better? Okay.
You sound great. Go
So
ahead.
I'm new at this, so forgive my ignorance. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to come to the table like Charlie Kirk did for many of us, where he sat down and he just had a conversation from every side of the aisle. He had no hate in his heart. He helped me switch from the left to the middle, and I voted the right for the first time in my life. And I have COVID-19. C-19, I'm sorry. So I'm sorry if I cough or sound weird. Um, but the topic that you guys are talking about isn't exactly what you have on your panel here, and that's why it came up. Daniela, I believe, was speaking on that,
Well,
and I
make
am new
America
to
healthy
this.
again. I will just tell you, I could put a photo up. We never really stick to it.
Yeah.
And people could say, well, Dave, you should get people back on. I'm just a person that I start up the live, open the boxes, wherever it goes, it goes. Now, I try
Oh,
and
I
stay
agree
away
with
from
you.
certain things, but it is what it is. But if you want to address the photo, you're more than welcome to.
I don't. I agree with the photo.
Okay.
And it didn't actually catch me because I'm seeing a lot of that and I agree with it. So it didn't even catch me. What caught me was the subject currently, and that is, I don't know if I'm allowed to even say it, the blue star, right? Because we're not allowed to talk about it because we're so censored. But I'm realizing it's a real issue and it's breaking my heart. And I've been sharing about it and trying to research and educate myself. And
And
I
can I
feel
ask
like I'm
you?
part of the problem. I feel like we all are.
Oh, okay. This is okay. So you have done research, you have said, and what has your research turned like? What have you discovered?
I've discovered that we are more censored than I ever thought. I thought being on the Kennedy team, I was shocked then how censored I was for just sharing being a part of his team. It was nothing bad. These were pre-looked censored videos. Like, I didn't create them, a professional did. And those were getting censored. My dog wearing his t-shirt was getting censored. I was so shocked just joining his team. And then I found out how hard it was for the MAGA movement. And then I'm finding this out and I'm just realizing how badly we are censored and it sucks. And I don't know why or where it happened in my life, my time frame that this actually started, or did it start back in Titanic? Like I'm
Look
learning
what
so
you did to
much.
this girl, Democrats. Look what you did to this girl. She's crying because of y'all.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. That maybe is pitiful. I'm sorry. I did.
But can
I
you?
voted blue no matter who because my parents were both teachers and I grew up adopted in that life. Sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. But whenever you said you're doing research and I discovered shit about the blue star, um, when did you start digging into things and realize whatever the fuck you have realized? Like last week, last
Honestly,
month, last 2 years?
horrible, but my husband's a teacher. And I think everybody is clicking into that right now, who's getting reported, who's losing their jobs, right? So all of a sudden, my husband and I are not okay. And he's like, "Why are you crying about Charlie?" And I'm
But
like, "Because he touched me, like in my heart, you know. I listened to all his podcasts and it was all about it. And he was the one who pointed me out to Kennedy. That's the fucked up part. And then all of a sudden, I'm realizing we drifted apart politically
so
because all of a
what is
sudden,
something that you feel that we are censored from talking about?
the G side,
Tell me more.
that may not even be a thing anymore. All those trees planted, that might have been the solidarity that it's gone. That all these people are gone, and it's too late because we were censored and we didn't know. But we should have known, right? We were in the room. We should have known, but we were censored. I don't know. I feel so guilty for not knowing because I was spreading on here, spreading things about Kennedy and Trump, and I could have been spreading other things, but I really didn't know.
Were you crying before you started talking up here?
Honestly, yes. I listened to
Okay, so
this
you were
poem.
watching my live in tears, and you said, "Let me get up there and get a box and cry some more."
No, I wasn't listening to everything, and
Uh
I
huh.
may have jumped in too soon, and now I might get my ass ripped a new one,
By
by
who?
MAGA Slayer or something.
Okay.
I'm used to that. I come into live being a Kennedy supporter. I started really small and I was suppressed from the beginning. Are you kidding me? I'm used to getting yelled at up here. But I want to learn more. That's why I'm up here.
And what do you want to learn about?
Regardless of what side of the aisle you're on with this, I want to learn more about what's going on in Palestine, in Israel, why we're here, why we're fighting about it, how long it's been going on. I want to learn more.
Okay,
Just
so
educate me.
what do you want to learn more about?
Why? Why are
Gaza?
Go ahead. Make America healthy again. Daniela could ask you questions.
Are
yeah,
you crying
Danielle,
about Gaza?
yeah,
Oh, okay. Hmm, got it.
and Hamas,
It's
what's
horrible,
wrong
yeah.
with that?
No, nothing, nothing.
Because it's been going on forever.
Yeah. What is?
That makes it okay that our tax dollars are
Yeah.
unaliving all these innocent people
So you
that
think your
are,
tax dollars are unaliving the Gazan people?
well, they are. Literally.
How
We have
much money do you
lined
give Israel?
Israel has lined the pockets of our politicians who are
How
there
much
right
money?
now.
How much money do you give Israel?
Personally, I
No,
mean,
not
I have
not
no
personally. Your
idea.
no, your American government. But you're claiming that it's unaliving the Gazan people.
Millions of dollars.
Actually, it's billions, not millions. It will be three
Right
point
there,
eight.
billions of dollars.
Yeah. So you want to get educated, right? I'm trying to help you out. So
Thank you.
Israel and America have a construction deal between themselves. Okay, America gives $3.8 billion yearly to Israel. That actually stays majority of it in the United States of America, and it's formed in a way of credit. So it's credited for Israel to make new innovations, army wise. Uh, what is it called? Army. High tech, all of that. So we make the innovations, we give it to the United States of America, and America sells it to other countries and actually makes trillions of dollars back from the 3.8 billion that you invest in the state of Israel. So that money doesn't go into our pocket. We help America have new innovation, medicine fields, army wise, and etc. So you get
And
the worth for that money.
Do you think it's too late?
For what?
For
Do you think they're already
too late for
gone?
what?
Like, why are
Who?
all of our representatives over there praying on the wall? Why are they there planting
Can
trees?
I,
Why are
can I
we
ask you, are
trumpeting
you Christian?
horns in
Are you Christian?
September?
Are you a Christian?
Wait,
Are you,
why are they praying at a
are
wall?
you, are
like,
you a
what?
Christian?
I can't answer.
I don't want to answer that.
Well, it's a simple answer because that's where Jesus was born, right? It's a religious holy land.
That depends on what history you're looking at. There's different
No, it doesn't. No, it
views.
doesn't. No, it doesn't. History is history. It doesn't matter which one you're looking at, love. The fact that you're
That's
asking me
debatable.
why
That's
we're
debatable. But I don't want to argue
it's
that. That's
really
not the
not.
point.
It is the point. You brought up a wall and praying. Why do people go to any important site? That's ridiculous. Now you also ask why we're sending money to the country in the Middle East that's our ally that provides us with more intelligence and financial support than any of our other allies do combined. Right? When those two I'm sorry, I just woke up. When those two things are combined.
You're fine.
Do you remember September 11th? You want to know why it's happening? They want to wipe out humanity. That's why it's happening. Israel's trying to protect themselves from insane psychopaths.
I ain't running with that.
It is what it is, dude.
How do you spread the word on something
No,
you're not
but
allowed
she
to talk
asked, "Do
about?"
you think they're gone?" One second. You asked, "Do you think they're gone?" Who's gone?
I was talking about Palestine.
What's Palestine?
Who is gone?
Gaza, Hamas, the little island within Israel that they're
Island?
trying to eliminate.
What
We're not trying.
island?
We're not trying to eliminate. We're actually conquering it right now as we speak. We're taking over.
Does that not sound like the same thing?
No, eliminating is actually wiping everybody out. We're just taking over. We're military taking over. Military wipe.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I kind of heard about this too. Okay, please open my eyes on this one. Okay, so yeah, you were asking them to leave, and if they weren't, then we were just, pew-pewing up the place. I'm sorry, I'm
We
new at this.
asked.
I'm not
No, we
trying to be
actually
rude.
asked. No, it's okay. We actually asked for our hostages back. Do you know that there's still 48 hostages held in Gaza?
Is it glitching? Or
It
Yeah,
is on my end.
Daniela, you're breaking up.
do you know
Maha,
about the
you
hostages that they took? The 250 hostages or the over 1,200 people they unalived in mere hours, which would statistically equal more than 40 times what happened on September 11th.
you're still on coffee cup.
She turned into a kiddo.
How many hostages? How many Palestinian hostages are in Israel?
Wait, hold on. No, no,
Zero.
no, no. Daniela, what'd you say? You have one bar. That's the problem. You have one red bar.
When we say
Okay,
hostages,
guys, I'm here.
Okay.
when we say
Wait,
hostages,
Could
Daniela,
I just give Maha one fact? You were worried if they're all gone. There's more people in Gaza now, population wise, than there was on 10/7. Their population is actually
No, there isn't.
larger.
No,
They
yes,
had
it's
they
No,
more
not.
do.
there isn't.
they had more
Even the
2.4.
U.S. Even the U.S. government
let
doesn't
me
say
just
there is.
Yes, they
Let
do.
me just finish this. You can go to the Gaza Ministry of Health. They record the number of births and deaths. There are more people now in Gaza than there were their registry. Just so you know, so they're not all gone. Since 1967, the population is in that area has increased sevenfold. So
So
no,
you
they're
so
not all gone.
you
Their
think they're going
population.
around and counting everybody in Gaza?
There's
I'm
hold on.
actually
saying that the
So,
Gaza Ministry of Health is
The
recording the
fuck?
number of deaths and births, and according to them, there are more people in Gaza today than on 10/7. You go argue with them.
You're saying they could? Okay, even the United States
I'm
doesn't agree with that. Let me say something. Even the
The
United States
United
said.
States uses
Even
their
Trump
number.
said. Even Trump said they started with 2.2 million. Even
they
Trump
did
said they
not.
were
They
at
started with
1.8
2.1.
million. Even
I
Trump
don't
Oh,
said, "What
know.
happened to the
No,
400,000 people?
What 400,000?
it's
What
not
happened to him?
400,000.
There's
Yeah,
The
no
I
number
can
went from
400,000.
answer. One second.
2.2
I can
million to
answer.
1.8.
100,000 Palestinians are actually roaming around the world.
Do you know that they actually flew
100,000.
to
It's a
other
lot more than
destinations?
100,000.
Yes.
It's like 7
So
million.
far, what? There is no 7 million Palestinians to
7
begin
million
with.
Yeah,
In
why don't
Palestinian
you just
Gaza,
be real
refugees.
about
Wow.
in
it? Just be
Gaza,
real.
1 second. Shut up, bro.
Just be real
Like,
about it. That's why I like the Jews in
yeah,
New
let me
York. The
let me
Jews in
be
New
real
York, they
about
tell you
it.
straight what it is.
Tell her,
Yes, let me
Triple.
tell you
Tell
how
her.
it is.
I like the Jews in New York.
Oh,
They'll tell you
well then
straight
you
what it
Okay,
like
is.
me.
amazing.
We
There's
Well
no
then
taking
you
difference between
like
the
me,
Jews in New
bro.
York. So you
the
like
new
me too?
Jews in
Because
New
I'm
York
from
is like,
Kings
yo, yeah,
Highway.
we there and we taking it. That's all it is. If you taking it, you taking it. You want to unalive everybody there
Oh my
and
God,
take
shut
it,
up,
then
bro.
just say that.
Shut
That's what
up,
We
we
bro.
don't
doing.
Shut up,
say
bro.
That's
that.
why you can't
Shut
take
up,
it. That's why
bro.
all you can say is
So
shut up.
first of
Shut
all,
up.
You're a
first
Shut
of
liar.
up.
all, I'm a
Come
Jew
on,
from Kings
man.
Highway, bitch, from Brooklyn.
Yeah,
So
bitch.
you
I'm
like
from
them
East
say,
New York.
so
And
You're
you
from
I've
like
been
them
Brooklyn.
to
Stay
say
in
Palestine.
Brooklyn.
And
Jews.
you on
Stay
so
in
why you
Brooklyn. What you
You
got to
highlighting
like
do
it?
with
them
Stop
say
highlighting.
Palestine?
That's why
Jews,
you
right?
cursing. You gotta say
Everybody,
Now let
bitch.
me
You know,
ask
like
you
you
a
can't even have
question to all the
a civil
intelligent people
conversation. You
on
can't even have a
this
Triple,
civil
I think
conversation
panel.
without cursing because
All
you
the
know you lying.
intelligent
Just say the
people
truth.
on
Just say
this
the
Triple, you
truth.
need to
panel.
lower
Who
yourself. Triple,
annexed
this is
the
not
West
okay.
Bank? Who annexed the West Bank?
Who
Please
annexed
tell
all
me,
Listen,
of
guys.
just
Palestine?
say the truth.
Who annexed
Please,
all
come
of
on,
Also,
Palestine?
All right,
triple,
if they
triple. You so
annexed it and
smart.
you saying we
Who
taking it,
annexed it?
then say that.
Who
Daniela, who
annexed
If
the
they
annexed
say
all
West
they
of
Bank?
annexed it,
Palestine,
then say we
Hello,
Daniela?
taking it.
bro. I understand that when you guys see a Jew, you all jump at them at once, but guess what?
What?
Not this Jew.
No, 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 no,
Yeah.
no, no, no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah, yeah,
no,
yeah,
no.
yeah.
I'm from
So
New
let
York.
the Jew from
I
Brooklyn
like the Jewish
speak.
cats.
I'm
I
So
from New
like to
let
York
the
stand
too.
them.
Jewish
I
Brooklyn
like
girl
them.
speak. Thank you. I
I'm
I
appreciate
from
like
it.
New
what they
York
So
too.
do.
this is how uneducated you all are, and I'll explain to you why. The fact that you even call it Palestine boggles my mind. So please, when was this Palestine and under a Palestinian government?
Palestine. My
Yeah, tell
mom,
me.
my
When?
Tell
dad,
me
my
where?
grandparents,
Where?
my great
Oh, you're an
grandparents were all born
Arab.
in Palestine.
So you're an
but
When?
Arab.
hold on. But you guys also, or sorry, the guy to my right said Trump said, and I'm sorry, but I think most of us can agree that you can't believe everything Trump says.
No,
Trump?
I'm
So
just
Trump
saying. I'm
never
just
said
no,
it.
no, no.
I
Next,
run
Maha,
with
what I was
that
next,
one.
saying
next,
is,
next.
I run
Maha,
with
what I
that
was
Okay,
one.
Can
saying
you
is,
guys
even
tell
the
me?
person that
I
Can you
that
agree.
guys
helped them
tell
is disagreeing
me
with them.
when was this Palestine under a Palestinian government and a Palestinian ruling? When it was never under the British, never the Ottomans, never
Before
the Romans,
1948.
never the
That
Byzantines,
was the
never the
British
Mamelukes? That
mandate
was the
of
British mandate for
Palestine.
Palestine. That was a British government,
No,
unless you're British,
no,
sir.
Guess
no.
what?
And leader, that was the British administering the land
It
after the
was
World
Palestine
War.
called the
existed
British
before
mandate
the British
when?
came in.
No, it
When?
Palestine
didn't.
Under
It
the
No,
was
it
the
did
Romans?
Ottoman
before.
not. It was
Empire.
under Ottoman rule before
Wait,
the
under
Okay,
Ottoman
but it
and
was still the same
Roman?
people, right?
No, it wasn't.
No,
No.
it
You
was
guys
the
are
Ottoman.
colonizers.
We are
We're calm.
asking
What
Here's
the?
Ottoman Empire.
what
Think
Daniela
about
is
that.
Who
what
did
We're
we
Daniela
colonize?
colonizers.
wait, what Daniela is asking is
The Levantine?
who name
Who
a
did we
Palestine
colonize? Who
who's a
did my
Palestine
grandparents colonize?
Boy,
Yep.
From who? You were in Brooklyn.
from us, we're from Judea,
You're
Habibi.
This
from
is
Our
Brooklyn.
Israel.
descendants come from Judea, from the
You're from
kingdom of
Brooklyn.
Israel.
You're
Now,
from
where
Okay.
do your
Brooklyn.
descendants
You,
come from? The
You
Arab
probably
Peninsula?
probably live in a
You come from
Palestinian's
the
house of
Arab
Israel.
Peninsula?
can I ask you a question? What
No, but an
language do you
Arab
speak?
did build my
I
home.
speak
Thank you very
Arabic.
much.
You
Not
speak
very good, by the way.
Arabic? What's
Yep.
your religion?
I'm Muslim.
Where do these things come
No.
from?
Oh,
Do
you're a
they come
Muslim.
from
Oh my God.
Israel?
what
Where do what things come from?
Your language. Arabic is from where?
Arabi?
Mm-hmm. Where does
Middle
that? Where's the
East.
where did it
ethnogenesis of Arabic?
originate? Where did it
He doesn't even
originate?
know what ethnogenesis is.
Your religion, your culture, meaning your dress, your
From
language
Aramaic, right?
is Arabic, not
But
Aramaic, my love.
I'm saying it
Arabic.
originated from Aramaic, right?
No,
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 the
your
most
no.
similar to
ethnogenesis was in
Aramaic would
Arabia.
be Hebrew.
I mean, there's a lot of words in Arabic that are in Aramaic, right?
Arabs
Your
Hebrew was
originated
language,
in the
only used in prayers and we revived it back to a full language.
Yeah, the Hebrew of today is
You're
not the Hebrew of back
And
then.
it's
It's not the
close,
same
it's the
Hebrew.
same Hebrew.
Focus.
No, it's not. That's
Because
why
they
you guys
spoke
don't sound Semitic.
Aramaic,
You
ya
sound Russian.
ahbal.
Your
You
ethnogenesis
The
came from
language
ahbal.
sounds
Arabia.
Russian. It doesn't even sound Semitic.
Your
Ya
It's written by a
bint al
Russian.
ahbal.
It's
Your
written by a Russian Jew.
Ya
No, it
bint al
wasn't. Now you're just
ahbal.
making up. You're spreading anti-Semitic tropes that
It's
make no
literally
sense.
written by
Stop
a
spreading
Russian Jew.
lies. At least the other girl wanted to learn something. You just
I'm North
spread lies.
We're
African,
teaching
so
her.
I
I don't
want to
know
go
what
back
you're
to
You're
saying.
talking
not.
to her.
You're,
She had
What is she gonna learn
questions.
from you?
you could
I'm
go.
North African,
She could go
thank
learn
you.
from Nick Fuentes to learn what you're saying.
Don't come
Okay.
at
What?
this North
Can we
African
talk
queen.
to her for a minute? So
And
it's not
he
just a.
is
You wanna
poison. Don't listen to
talk to her
Nick.
about why Israel is
The way you're
doing the right
talking
thing by
is like a
murdering a
Nick
bunch of
Fuentes
children? Go
conversation.
ahead.
Let's talk about Israel. Israel makes up 1/10 of 1% of the world, and you're so obsessed because
Palestine is even less.
you're warlord.
There's no
You're
such
Palestine's
thing as
even
talk.
less.
Let
Palestine.
her
There's
talk.
never been a Palestine.
That's
Look,
where you get.
Israel
That's where
has
you got the
spent.
world messed up.
It's a
That's why you got
region.
all these problems because you're
Yeah,
You
saying
want to
that
talk about
we
that
the
exist and
radicalized
don't
them to
exist.
believe that Hamas are freedom fighters, right? We
Maha, I would much
radicalized the
rather talk
world
to
to
you.
believe that a terrorist organization are a bunch of freedom fighters
It's
when they
really
literally
You've
sad.
been
entered a
kicked out
sovereign
of every
state and
country.
unalive. Name the
Every
And now
countries.
we
country kicked
have
y'all
Name
out.
the
What
and
are you
Now
now
we
we
countries.
have
have
talking
our
our
about?
own.
own.
Name the
Come
Now
on
we
countries.
have
now.
our own.
Name the
Every
countries,
109
country
countries.
triple.
kicked you out.
Name them. Name them. Go. What are
Every
they?
country kicked you
Which
out. You
one? What
know
are
that
the
Oh my
names?
because
What
God.
are
y'all
the
won't
names of
tell
the
the truth.
countries?
Just tell the truth. You
What
try
are
to.
the names of the
We taking the
countries?
land. Just say you
She
taking the
wants to
land
know.
back.
Would you like to know what 109
Just say
countries we
you
got kicked out
bombing
of?
them and taking the
So please
land
tell her. She
back.
wants to get
Come on,
educated.
man.
109 countries. Tell her which ones.
Even even
No,
even
Give me the
listen.
even
names.
Is
even
Israel is
America
Okay, you
Give me
used
the
to
ready? Are
say
you
names of
that
the
we
ready? No,
did
no,
it
hold
and
countries.
on.
we took
Triple,
this from
triple,
the
triple.
I
Hold
Indians.
on.
want the
but
All right,
realize
just
that
say
when
you
you say
109
these
bombing it and
countries.
taking
countries,
it. You
Triple, hold
going
on.
to
Look,
they
look, look,
Israel
look.
repeat
and
the
oh,
same
oh well, we
country.
got to
Hold on.
bust
She
the roof
wants
outside
names. I'll
aid
give her
and
names.
all this.
Wait,
Just
England,
say you
England
bombing
in
and taking it.
before
1290.
you
Can
do
you
that,
imagine
France,
this dude told me
Spain,
we got kicked
Portugal,
out of
oh
Germany,
my
109
God.
Austria,
countries
Hungary,
when his
Lithuania,
ancestors were
Russia,
enslaved?
Poland.
Those
Amazing.
weren't countries,
YK,
babe.
can
That's
you
not
get
All
somebody
109,
else
that's
Lithuania
speak
five.
didn't
without.
exist.
I could keep going if you want me to.
That's not
Name me countries that
109, that's five. Go,
Italy,
109.
Brazil.
Well, it
Every
doesn't matter.
country,
It
every
doesn't
country
matter. Can
they've
we
been
have a
in, they've been
normal
Second
kicked out.
niche.
conversation?
No,
Now it
tell them
doesn't matter.
That's why they
109.
what
had to
he's
make
saying.
Israel. They had to make
109.
Israel because they was
Give
kicked out
us
of every country.
109
Good.
countries.
So
Go.
we have Israel. We
And
have
you
a
were
military.
enslaved, and
You
your
don't have
Stop
ancestors
shit.
were
All
attacking
right,
us.
well,
enslaved. What do you
if
mean?
you gonna kill
But your
Palestine, just say yo,
ancestors
we
were
killing them
enslaved.
Stop
we
But
killing
your
them
attacking.
off
ancestors were
and
enslaved.
Stop
take it.
attacking.
But
We
your
have it.
ancestors were
I
enslaved. What do
know
you
y'all
mean?
was part of that too.
Okay,
So come on now.
amazing.
Good.
We
All
weren't part
Good.
of
right,
it. Actually, we were
yeah, you
less
was
Good.
than
part of that
1%. There were
too.
more black people enslaving black people than
Jeez.
Jews ever enslaved black
Yeah,
people.
all
We
That's a
were
right.
less
fact.
than
Why
Jews never
1%.
you keep
did.
going
Look at the
around the
NBA
Black
and the
conversation?
people
NFL.
Why don't
enslaved
you
more
just say we
black
killing
people
Look
on
at
than
the
Jews
Palestine? We
NBA and the
taking the
ever
land
NFL.
back.
did.
Just
Now
say
Okay,
name
it.
Triple,
109.
Just
Triple
NFL.
say
keeps
it.
shouting at
Name
me.
109
For
Triple,
countries.
real.
Go.
Triple,
Like you gonna
Name
overtalk me?
109.
You
Go.
Triple.
crazy?
Name 109. Go.
You think you gonna
Come on.
overtalk me?
Name
Just say we
You
109
are
countries.
killing.
I
so
am
Say
ghetto,
we
overtalking
killing
you.
bro.
them off
I
and we
am
taking the
So
land
overtalking
ghetto.
you,
back. That's
bro.
it.
Mention
It's
109
genocide.
Oh
countries.
my
Go.
God.
It's
Go.
genocide.
He's saying this on
What's the
purpose, man.
definition
That's
of
all it
genocide?
is.
What's the
Triple, why
He's
do you
There's
keep
definition?
ghetto.
nothing wrong with
shouting?
it.
Give
Triple,
us
Do
the
why?
your thing.
definition. Give us the
Listen,
Why
do
do
your
you
thing,
keep
definition.
but
Running
keep
a
it
shouting?
mouth
Give
on
us
real.
the
other
definition of
people.
Just
G-side.
Take
keep
over
it
Hood
the
rat.
real.
world.
Oh my God.
Hood
Just keep
rat.
it
Hood
The
rat.
real.
lack
Give
of
me the
intelligence
definition of
right now
G-side.
Just
and
keep it
Bibi
real. You're
Daniela
killing
is
them
Give
mind
me
people
the
off.
boggling.
definition of
Just keep,
G-side. Go.
yeah, you're
Give
killing
us
them
the
people off.
definition of
Come
G-side.
on.
Go. Give us the
Yeah.
definition of G-side. Do you even know what a
Man, ain't
definition
nobody
is
I
in
do.
answering
I
English?
nothing.
do.
You
I
ain't
Do
do.
you
answering
know
nothing.
what a
That's why
I
definition
everybody
do,
is?
come from
Danielle.
you.
Okay,
You
amazing. Give
keep
us the
going
Pause and
around
take
definition
in
of
over.
circles.
G-side.
Just say you
Continue.
Take
Give
killing
it.
them
us.
It's
people off and you
Give us
taking the
the
land
definition
back.
of G-side.
Yeah, y'all
it's
taking the
Give us the
land.
it's
definition of G-side.
okay.
Dang.
Okay, let me
Give us
say
the
it.
definition of G-side. Go. He's gonna speak. I'm gonna
Yeah,
talk
I want
over
to
him.
hear
Give us the
this.
definition.
Okay. It's when you murder a group of people because of
Oh,
their ethnicity
well,
or where they're from, in
No.
part or in whole.
wait. Let him
Where's
go.
intent? What about the
In
intent?
part intent.
What is
Because
the
Part
there's
intent?
six.
okay,
To
Wait,
okay.
take
can I
the
add? Can
With
I
land.
add
with
something
okay,
here?
okay. Not,
No, I want to add
what
something because
percent
why
what
are there
percent of Gaza
600?
is
Stop,
destroyed?
Stop.
What
Why are
percent of
there
Gaza is destroyed?
600?
It's like
Why are
eighty
there
percent of
Can
Gaza is
we, can
600,000
destroyed.
we, can
Palestinian
we,
kids
we challenge the
Eighty
in
definition?
percent of
Israel?
Gaza is destroyed. Where's the
You
intent?
can't challenge a definition that was literally created because of what happened to my
If you
people.
destroy
I would
eighty
When
like
percent,
millions of
to,
us were unalived.
can
if
I
you
read
Hang
the
destroy
on,
eighty
hang on.
percent
definition?
of
Can I
the
read,
land, that's
Hang on,
intent.
Kimmich. Actually, the actual
can I read the
definition
Bomb
of
definition?
hospitals, that's
Can I
genocide.
intent.
read
Hang
it?
on. The actual definition is the deliberate and systematic extermination of a national, racial, or political
No,
cultural
no, and
group.
it's not. No, that's
Boom.
not
Exactly.
There we
exactly.
go.
That's
You're
not
leaving
the.
out the
There
word.
we
That is the
go.
as
That's
the
not the language. I
dictionary
have it in
definition.
front of me.
Whoa.
Nope,
I
that's the
have it in front of
definition.
me. You're close. It's the
Well, and the
genocide
malice
is the
intent is to
deliberate.
take over the
It's
canal.
close. Can I just
Regardless, when you bomb hospitals, you're intentional.
deliberate and systematic?
Deliberate.
That's a hospital, genius.
They double tapped it. They double
Deliberate
Deliberate.
tapped it.
A
It
and
was a
systematic
hospital. A
it was a
attempt.
hospital. Get the
journalist.
words right,
They
bro.
It was a
even
They
talk
double
journalist from the
about
tap it.
Guardian.
journalists over there. So
It's
They
a
there
said
you
it was a
go.
hospital.
mistake and they double
Can't yell
tapped
where
it.
I'm at.
Israel said it was a mistake and they double tapped.
No.
They double tapped.
Good.
Yeah,
They
right?
did. They
They
came
did
back to
too.
get the news
They
crew,
had
though.
cameras.
They came back and got the news crew and they
It's
said it was a
pointless.
mistake. They didn't even deny
Bro,
it.
let's talk
And
about
put
it.
them in the staircase.
Let's
Hang
talk
on,
about it
before
without you
triple,
yelling like a
My
Can
bunch
you
of
bad.
hear me,
before
Maha?
triple
I
starts
can't
shouting
hear.
again.
And
So
then hey
bunch
triple,
of
triple and then
us.
they,
hang on,
I'm
tried to
just
say it was a
saying that
tank
Dave's
shell.
gonna
triple.
drop the panel, but stay
There's a
around.
video
He'll
of a
come.
missile
He'll
literally
bring us
coming out the
back.
sky and
Okay.
dropping on a damn hospital.
This
So
gets out of control. He drops the panel, but stay around. He'll bring us back.
right, so
Just
triple
It's a
keeps
hospital.
screaming. Triple keeps screaming down the microphone. Just
Remember
say
when
you want the land. Just say you want the land. Danielle has already said they're taking the land, so why you keep screaming that makes no sense. She's already said they're going in
Hold
and
on, why
taking
you
it.
talking
So
about me
stop
screaming, but when she's sitting
screaming.
there screaming, you ain't saying nothing?
Hang on, you've just sat
She's sitting there
screaming for 10
cursing at
minutes.
people and
Just say
screaming,
you
you ain't
want the
saying
land.
nothing.
Just say you want the land. She's already said
She's sitting there
they are
calling people
taking
bitches and all
it
that.
back.
What you saying?
They've
Ema, for the
already
longest
said
time,
You
they
are.
didn't
they are
admit it,
taking
Ema.
it.
You are.
Ema, for the longest time, they didn't admit it.
It's
They were
not Ema,
cowards.
it's Emma.
Emma, for the longest
Emma.
time, they were cowards. They didn't admit it. Even in the
Yes,
beginning,
that's
they were like, we
how.
don't bomb hospitals. Nobody does
Can I
that.
ask you a
Now they're like,
question?
we do it because they're there.
Wait, really quick.
I
Really quick.
respect that.
Can I ask you
I
a quick
respect when
question?
she
So
said,
stop
yeah,
shouting
okay,
then.
cool.
Really quick
Let's
question,
agree
Mike
to take
Patty.
turns. Let's agree to take turns.
Go
Okay?
ahead,
I
miss. Go
don't
ahead.
want the
Or
panel to go down.
Maha,
Let's
go
In
just
ahead.
all
agree to take
seriousness,
turns.
Let Maha go. She hasn't spoken in a while.
Oh, I'm okay
Thank you.
actually,
I
but
just want
take turns. That's all.
Miss, go. Yo, miss. Your turn. Your turn. Go
Oh,
ahead.
really. I
maybe
just
you
have a
can
couple
keep
of
this
questions.
panel. Maybe Maha can be designated to keep the panel with some semblance of civility.
That'd be lovely.
Let's give her that honor so
I mean,
people
we could
listen
all
to
agree
her.
that when we talk
Israel,
about this topic, it gets a little hostile, right?
it really
Yes, and
does.
nobody can hear anything, and a conversation isn't
Literally
happening.
reposts Candace Owens. Like, oh
Hi,
my
Oh
guy.
god,
no.
I knew
what are
I
you
to.
guys
do.
talking about?
I
There's nothing
do.
wrong
So
with
really
that.
quickly, I want to know
See,
this because you're saying it's a G side and you're saying the Hamas hospitals because that's all
Not
they
a G
are.
side. It's
I
not.
I know that. So
So,
they're saying
so if
they
there's
would.
a lot of
I'm not
children in
done.
that
I'm not done.
hospital,
Hold
You said you were
on.
going to let me
Shush.
speak.
Just let her
So really
finish her
quick,
sentence.
why is it that there's hundreds of thousands of Palestinian children or self-identifying Palestinian children because our parents were taught they were that
that's crazy.
in Israel safely prospering if Israel wanted to unalive them? Why is it that
okay.
Muslim, Arab, Jewish, Christian, Baha'i, Druze, Bedouin all live within Israel safely and equally if Israel wanted to unalive everybody? Or, well,
Israel's
Hold
I'm not
on.
done.
Hold
Or
on.
is it
look,
that
look, yo, miss.
Israel spends
Let her talk to
billions?
Can I
Maha for a
answer it?
minute.
Or
Can I
is it
answer
that
it?
Israel spends
He asked a question.
billions? I'm not done. Or why would Israel spend billions of dollars on self-defense and never start a war unless they're attacked?
They never started a war. They just attacked.
Never
Okay,
started a
hold
war.
on. That
Did
was
Qatar attack?
designated
Did,
to
did
me,
Qatar attack them?
and I
No,
will
they
pass the
attacked
wand to
each
you
group.
after. Okay?
They
I'm
attacked
going to
each
answer
group.
the question first, and then I will pass it to you
They
after.
didn't. They
And
didn't
I
murder
can't
anybody else.
fully answer the question, so you are going to do that for me. However, I'm going to say, yes, I have reposted things for Candace. Why? Because of Charlie Kirk. Because she is doing an in-depth investigation, and I believe in what she's doing, and I think it should be
Oh,
done
if she
because
cared about him.
Is she the FBI?
And if she
Candace is a
cared about him, she
crackpot.
would put the
hold
information
on.
out
Can I
there.
tell you what
Wait, wait, is
Charlie
Hold on,
Kirk
Candace?
said?
ladies.
Wait, do you know what Charlie Cook said about Candace? Somebody came in when he was on stage, asked about certain people like Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson, and he said there is a corner of an internet. He was referring to them since he can't say them by name, who are demonic. That's
How
what
do
he
you know
felt
he's
about
talking about her?
Candace. That
He
Charlie
was,
Kirk was demonic.
So you don't know that he's talking about her. You're just saying he was talking
hold
about
on.
her.
He
No,
was
in the
also being
conversation, it was very
threatened.
clear who he was referring to.
He was also being
You're
Zionist.
kind of putting
threatened.
words in
Why
Charlie's
would he?
mouth. It's kind of
Why?
dirty.
He
Why
hasn't
would
seen
he
he,
ever? Why would
he
he?
hasn't been
I'm going
seen
to
with
say
her in
something to the guy
3 years.
That's
above
kind
me.
of
Tucker,
dirty.
like
That's a
Tucker did,
Zionist
like
move.
You
Tucker
know
did,
what?
like
It's
Tucker
my
did
People,
to
you
time.
want to
Charlie,
take turns, but then
like
y'all just
Tucker
keep
did
talking
to
over each
Charlie.
other. It's ridiculous.
What do you mean,
Okay,
YK? Like
Charlie,
Tucker did to
all the
Charlie
people
Kirk
you're
when he
talking
claimed that
about
he has
were
text
like best
messages?
friends.
Maha, don't
Best
police us. Thank
friends.
you. Maha, don't police us. Thank you. YK, you mean like you did to Charlie Kirk by saying Tucker
No,
Carlson
no. She
said
literally
that
just
he
put words
has
in Charlie's
text
mouth.
No, that's
She
what
messages
you did.
literally just put
that
words
he
in Charlie's
said?
mouth.
But you
She
put words in
literally put
Charlie's
words in
mouth
Charlie's mouth.
by Tucker Carlson that never provided proof of anything that Charlie
She's a
Kirk
little
said.
different than Tucker
That's
Carlson.
actually
Tucker
what you
Carlson
Muslims
actually
do.
knew Charlie
That's
Kirk.
actually what you Muslims do.
Tucker actually knew
Hypocrisia
Charlie
everywhere
Kirk.
you
She
go.
doesn't know Charlie Kirk. She just
Why
put
don't you
words
tell
in
the
his
Candace
mouth.
perfect
Owens
Christians?
was
I
best
Why
want to
don't you
add
friends
tell
with
the
something.
Charlie
perfect
Kirk.
Christians that when you
They
commit
weren't.
sins and on
Did
the
you
day
guys?
of resurrection you will take a Jew and a Christian,
I'm gonna mute
okay?
for a little bit.
And you're yeah, wow, you should, right? You should, and you're
Charlie
gonna
started changing his
sacrifice us instead
opinion
of
with
you guys to
Israel.
hellfire. You want to tell them? You want to tell them, Mr. Muslim, how you're gonna sacrifice a Jew or a Christian for your sin, so we go to hellfire instead of you guys. You see, we in our religion, Christianity and Judaism, we do repentance.
You don't know
for
shit
our
about
sins.
Islam if you're saying
Would you
that.
like me to bring the hadith?
You don't know
Do
nothing
you
about
take
Islam if you
sahih?
think that.
Do you take
Nobody should
sahih?
be
You don't know
sacrificed.
shit about
Do you
Islam.
Maha,
take
did you
sahih?
read what
So the
her
only
pastor said?
religion
Give me a
that
quote from the
doesn't
Quran. Give me
repent,
an exact quote from
the
the
only
Quran.
religion that never
Give me a
repents is
quote from the
Islam.
Quran.
They take a Jew or a Christian and replace them in
Give me a
hellfire.
give me
Oh,
a
that's
quote from
their
the Quran.
God's command, by the way.
Give
Would
me
you
a
like me
quote
to
from the
How are we
Quran.
continue from
honoring
the
any of
Quran?
that?
Do not
Danielle, you
take
don't
a
even
Jew
believe
or
Jesus
a
Maha,
exists.
Christian as your
The Jews
guardian.
crucified
Therefore, they
Jesus.
are guardians of each other, and you will become one of them, a kuffar, a sinner. That's in your Quran. Would you like to
Everybody's a
talk
sinner,
about
Daniela.
that one too?
Daniela, everybody's a
Would you
sinner.
like
Quran
to
that
would
says
you
to
like to
unalive
talk about
Christians
your
and
taqiyya
Jews?
tactics where you
Unalive
lie?
the
You're
unbelievers.
123
allowed to lie.
times. How
Unalive
many
the
times?
unbelievers.
That's
Is
what I
that it?
thought. Go on
I
mute,
wanted
Mr.
to.
Muslim.
I wanted to also add here something very important because of the propaganda that this guy above me is spewing. In Article 19 of the Geneva Convention, it states that civilian hospitals, which are specifically protected under Article 18, Article 18, lose their protection if they are used to commit acts of
Where's your proof?
harmful to
Where's
the
your
It's
proof?
the
no
art.
problem. I will bring it up
Where's your
gladly.
proof?
She
Give me
said
the proof.
It's
Gladly.
the
Geneva
Geneva
article.
Article
Convention,
Geneva
19.
genius.
No, I'm
Convention.
saying give me the proof that
No
the hospitals are
problem.
used
She's
as
not
a
your
bases.
secretary.
Hold up, ain't Netanyahu brung up on charges?
She's not by the Rome Statute. We're not a part of it. It doesn't matter. Israel is Israel.
Oh yeah,
Stayed silent this whole
yeah.
time
Let's
to
state a
say
fact
You're
here.
not a part of it
You
for
know
a
what? You know what?
reason.
I'll tell you. You're
You're
right
not a
about.
part of
All
it for a
Donald
Can
Trump
I
reason.
tell
was,
you what
guess
you're right
what? He's
about?
the president
I'll
of the
tell you what you're
United
right
Article
States of
about.
America.
19.
Triple.
The
You're not a part
protection
of it
in
for a
which
reason.
civilian
America.
hospitals
We're
are
not a part of it. You know
D
entitled
that.
D,
should not
give me proof that the
see.
hospital was used as a base.
You yourself
Give me
said,
proof that the hospital was used as a
Now
oh,
you
base.
want
you
that
need
proof.
proof of
You
that?
just,
No,
No
that's the
she's not
proof
your
that
problem.
I'm asking for.
secretary.
I already
I'm
knew
glad
that
We're
about the
getting
Kimmich.
Geneva
You
started in
could.
Convention.
Gaza.
You
Kimmich couldn't
Give
said,
me
bring
proof.
proof of Tucker
Give
Carlson's
me the
tax,
proof.
but he wants
no
proof He's not
problem.
your that it was held as a secretary. hospital.
Give me the proof that the hospital was used
Where's
as a
your
base. There
proof?
is no proof.
Where's your proof on your statements, Kimmich? Where's the text message from Tucker Carlson? Where's your proof?
What are you talking
I
about? I
seen
gave you quotes from
video.
Tucker. I gave you literal
Where's
quotes
your
from
proof?
Charlie. I gave
You're a
you quotes
liar.
from Charlie.
I've
Did you guys
seen
see the text that
troops
got written
go
to
through the
Tucker?
Okay, then
hospital
hold
and
on.
show where the hostages were held. I seen proof of military from whatever country going through this hospital and showing us everything.
Did you guys also see the last hostage video put out right in front of the Red Cross? Right by hospitals, everything. You guys are out of your minds for saying that these hospitals are not actually being used
Let me
as
give the
hubs.
Zionists the 109 countries that Jews were kicked out
Oh
of.
God. How many countries have Palestinians been
Persia,
kicked out of
Rome,
since
Cyprus,
Thank you. 1964?
Pompeii,
Okay,
Egypt,
there you go. You just
Italy,
did it. Rome and
Rome,
Pompeii or Italy.
Jerusalem,
This is
Guess
how
what? But guess
Turkey,
unintelligent you
what?
are.
Jews are not called
Alexander. No, these are
You
refugees
different
can't
because
count
moments
the
and
same
different
country,
periods,
dude.
though. You want me to give you
You
the
can't
different
make up
periods?
109
We're
countries from
not.
an
We
Australian
actually have a
blog of
state.
anti-Semitic bullshit. The
Wait,
109
wait,
country
but
blog is
Everything
so
else
old.
is
Carthage,
anti-Semitic.
but
It's literally,
Alexandria,
they hate you too. You're
Anti-Semitic.
black, aren't you?
Yo,
Malta,
Don't
miss,
worry, they
now.
hate you too, babe.
yo, miss,
Come
drop the
on
Wait,
now.
anti-Semitism for a
I
Now
need
second.
to
you
be big.
push
Babylonia,
back, you
I need,
anti-Semitic.
make
Come
me big,
on
please,
now.
if you can
I
hear me.
don't,
I
I
You
just
don't
have
said
like
one
you
that.
wanted to hear
question.
the
Medina.
countries, the man telling you the
One
countries.
Daniela, I
Now
second.
you
can't hear
saying,
you.
oh,
I'm
it's
sorry.
So
anti-Semitic.
dispute.
Come
Guys,
on now.
this is a good one. This is a good one. Make me
Eli,
big if
Dave
anyone
is
can
China,
hear me.
even
not
China.
here.
Oh,
Even
he's not here. All
China.
right. Okay, so you know
Who
what?
is, one
I'm
second,
gonna.
Delight. Who is
And I'm
on
going to tell you, the
refugee
last one they
status?
going to get
Even
kicked out of
One
is
Morocco,
second.
America.
Who is on
They
a
ain't finished
refugee
with them yet.
status
They're going to get
though?
kicked out of here too.
One
Russia,
Watch.
second. Who is on
France,
a refugee status though? Is it the
Watch.
Jews or the
Normandy,
Palestinians?
Everybody's
I just
starting
have
to
Who
drop
one
is
in
on
from
a
question and then I
inside
can
refugee
America.
drop.
status? Is it Jews or Palestinians?
Austria,
Who is it?
England.
Oh yeah, the
I just have
Jews are
one
actually
last
not
question, then
refugees.
I
They
can
have a
drop.
state.
Okay.
Palestinians are wandering around the world trying to figure out how they're going to mass unalive
Switzerland,
Jews
What was the
and
first
bring
country
their
Jews were kicked
Islamic
out of?
caliphate
Hungary,
What was
into
the
the
Bulgaria.
first country
UK,
we were exiled
France,
from?
and the United
Switzerland, yes,
States.
What
Switzerland.
was
And
the
the
first
people that
country?
sin for Islam
1349,
like
if you want to look it up.
triple are
1349 in
going to see that
Switzerland.
in front of his eyes in the United States of America.
The first
And how
pope
Triple.
many
was
how
He
many
should get
Egypt.
countries
outraged.
What?
have
No,
We're
it
Slovakia,
an
wasn't.
how
American
many countries
flag.
have
Wait,
kicked out
guys,
Triple.
guys,
Muslims?
guys.
Triple. Stop
It
Venice,
How
actually
many
wasn't
sympathizing,
Bulgaria,
either.
countries have
triple.
kicked
Oh,
out Muslims?
oh, amazing. Okay, let me
Yes,
show
they
Vienna,
this for
are.
a second. You said what hospital? So this is
Zurich.
Sky News. This is Sky News, right? Okay. Literally says here, CCTV footage shows hostages being taken into Shifa Hospital. Right? This is Sky News. Let's play it. Hold
That's October
Hold
7th.
on.
on. Okay, hold on. Oh. Why isn't it warning? Okay, here we go.
October 7th of 2024.
Maha, please be quiet. They started this way, and they never stopped.
Israel has released footage showing here, you have a hostage
Is
being
that an
taken
injured
there.
person? That's
That
an
looked
injured
like an
hostage
injured
you're
person.
taking?
No, they never took care of
Hey,
the
it gets
hostage,
better.
genius.
Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah,
Oh, what? They have
looks
pew-pews.
like they're
They have
taking him in
pew-pews
there
in their
to see
hands.
to him, doesn't it?
Oh, he's
You literally can't
pretending?
see
No
anything in that
longer.
video.
Now it's a Hamas
I'll
What do you
show.
show.
mean?
Let me make it closer. Let me make
You
it closer for
literally
you. You
can't
can't
see
see it.
anything.
Right. Okay.
You can't
Right.
show a pew
I
pew
see an
on here
injured person
anyway.
right there. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Look like
Hold
they
on.
trying to save him.
Make sure
Here's
when they
the
show the
injured
next
person.
video.
It's
The next
not
one
I,
looked like
Hamas.
they're
That's
trying to
I
get
oh, look at
hope
that
you
saved.
pew
see a
pew. He had a
truck
pew
when
pew.
you literally cross
Look.
the street in front of your face, and you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
they're trying to save him as well. Triple, yeah,
He looks like he really wants help from them.
yeah. It looks like
Lovely.
he's getting medical attention, doesn't it?
I mean,
Is that
that
enough for
honestly,
What
you?
that
about
video
the
doesn't
Arab?
isn't really
Do you guys
If
telling.
I'm already
remember the
on big
Arab man, the
screen,
Bedouin man? Really quick, the
and if
Muslim
That
Bedouin
video
man
wasn't very
that
telling.
escaped Hamas. Do you guys remember him?
He
He
asks
didn't
for
stay
evidence.
there
He
because
gives
he wasn't
evidence, and
treated
it's still
well.
not good enough.
He ran back to Israel.
Listen, I'm
I'm
with
already on
y'all.
big
Y'all
A
screen.
Jews just keep
Muslim.
doing what you're
A
doing. Jewish
Muslim.
people just keep doing what you're doing.
A
Go
So
ahead.
that
Muslim
Right.
guy's
man. Why would
leg
that
Keep
happen?
doing
literally
what you're
Why would a
doing.
attached.
Muslim man run? Why would so many Muslims that were kidnapped run back to Israel?
Hey D, could you give me one point in
Keep doing
history
what you're
where a
doing.
resistance group wasn't violent?
There's
Against
many
innocent
reasons
babies?
somebody
And
would
how?
No,
run back
against.
to
See,
the
that's your
perpetrator
I'm
in
just
There's a
saying,
difference
that's the
between
in
horrible
innocent.
general,
mindset that you
name me
have.
one resistance
Why do you
group that
have to
wasn't.
feel? Why do you have to be violent in resistance?
Military
Because you don't have
objectives.
because you're going against the
Why is your
Dude,
most
resistance
advanced
going
American
army in the
against
world
Revolution.
with
There you
flip
go.
violence?
flops
I'll
and
give you
Why is it
one.
in taking
AK-47s and
hostages?
RPGs.
I'll
Why is
give
it
you
not
one.
aliving innocent
Listen,
people? Why do you feel that
I'll
it has
answer
to
you.
be
I don't agree with taking
NYK.
hostages.
The 13th,
That's
the
why they was
American
marching
Revolution
here.
was
White nationalists was
resistance,
marching here talking about Jews
wasn't it?
will not replace us. Jews will
Wasn't the
not
American
replace us.
You
Revolution
mean the
I
same
resistance?
said, okay.
MLK that
You guys are
sat
so
there and
stupid.
watched a woman getting raped and was laughing about it under FBI
Oh my
letters that
gosh.
just came out? Is that the same MLK we're
It
talking and
wasn't.
flexing about, Triple?
He was
That
a
Huh?
what?
That
Zionist.
memo that you have up
Okay.
Is
Who
there
that the
said
was
same
something about no
posted
MLK?
MLK?
several days
Huh?
before he was
Shut
even
up.
unalived. It's
MLK.
ridiculous.
This was out. This came out on
Nobody care about
September
no
16th
MLK.
on his page. Are you
Yeah,
kidding
but
me?
the difference, Triple, is the Jews
Yes,
aren't
but
trying
there's
to
a
Don't
replace
care
you,
nothing
but
different
about
one
no
Muslims
where
are.
it's
MLK.
The
time-stamped
difference,
All he
before he
wants
got
to
Maha,
No, it
do is
unalived.
wasn't.
make black
you
people
just
get
keep
with white
talking
people be
over.
under their rule. Nobody care
Triple,
about no MLK.
Triple, the difference is Jews aren't trying to replace you, but Muslims are. That's the
No, what I'm saying,
difference.
hold up.
No, you
I didn't
just
say
made a
that. I
statement.
was, hold on,
You just
listen
said
to me.
made a statement that
Listen
He's
Jews
to
probably
aren't going
me.
to
Muslim.
replace
Listen
us.
to me. The Tiki Torch dudes was marching and they was saying Jews will not replace us. And I'm
Yep.
like, what the hell is going on? And this was the white supremacist people here. This
We're
wasn't no
not.
blacks or
We're not.
nobody
We're not
else.
that. What are you saying?
I ain't
Triple,
had no, I
you
don't care nothing
sound
about it.
you sound like you're a proud New Yorker, a proud American. Are you?
I listen. I go get my knishes. I go get my pizza. I go get my Jamaican food. I go all
That
around New
wasn't my
York.
question. But that wasn't my question.
And my thing is that
Are you
I
a
talk to Jews
proud
in New York. I
American?
like the ones
That
that's
wasn't my
real. They
question.
sent me. They like, yo, we taking that country. I'm like, I do your thing. It's cool. I don't care.
Are you a proud American?
Of course.
Okay. Were you in New York for 9/11?
Yes, I was. I used to work. I used to deliver packages down on Lower Manhattan, and
Meet me,
I've been
babe.
in the World Trade Center.
Okay. Why were they celebrating, these Palestinians, these Gazans? 9/11.
Listen, don't think you
Yeah.
don't
What
want
do
to
you
go.
have? What
I
excuse do you have for this? What
All right, do you
excuse do
want to
you
go
have for
there?
this?
First of
Yeah,
all,
I
we've
do
been
want to go there.
okay. First of all, don't
Look
act
at
like
that.
Are you
we
going
ain't
to
been
bring up
going
the
over
dancing
there messing
Israelis?
with these people for
Why are they
years.
celebrating
Listen, you
9/11?
asked me a question. I'm telling you, we've been
You
going
you're
over there in
yelling
the
at
Middle
her.
East messing with them for years. years dealing with their presidents, killing off their
That wasn't
presidents
Dude,
in
my
they're
question.
Israel.
Why would these people
Palestinian.
be
We never messed
celebrating?
with them. They never had a goddamn president, genius.
I ain't talking
That's
about
They
them,
never even had a
stupid.
dollar. No
I ain't talking about
currency.
them, stupid.
celebrating
I'm talking about
9/11.
They're
all
Palestinian dancing.
Muslims in the Middle East was
They're
Why are
celebrating.
they celebrating?
Palestinians.
Look how happy they are. Why are they celebrating
Radicals.
9/11? How can you
So we
how
should
can
just
you
unalive them
celebrate
all because
'Cause
9/11?
hold up, Ayo, what did she
Why
say
do you
about
guys not
Israel
realize
in
that every
America?
single day
What
rockets
did she
fire
say
out of
about
Gaza?
Israel in
You're acting
America?
like they're a bunch
Is
of
we
Look
their
at
weirdos.
that.
number one
Look.
ally?
Throwing
Is we
candies.
Israel number one ally? So
Celebrating.
everything
Look at
Israel
that.
do, they look at it like, yo, America got something to do with it too.
Yo,
Look
do
at
We
you
just
that.
not
sent them
realize that they're
Don't
firing
forget
17.9
rockets?
this.
million. We
Don't
sent them
forget
Do you
this.
not realize
Right?
they're
17.9 billion
firing rockets? Are you
for
that
war.
dense?
For
You're
war.
so
Right.
dense.
Listen.
You
Dude,
Come
So
on
many
now.
Americans
V
have
for
hurt
victory.
people too, though.
what the hell does that mean? That makes no sense.
I'm saying we shouldn't be wanting to hurt anybody.
Look at this.
Stop
Kids.
attacking Israel. The war
Children.
is over. Let my people go. It's like so fucking simple. I don't understand.
I'm sick and tired of this, kumbaya bullshit. Listen to me very carefully. Anybody comes to my state and my country, are you listening very carefully? Kidnapping our people, essaying
Yep.
our women, burning our children alive, leaving 142 children orphans, 38 literally got unalived with their families, 7,000 wounded in the hospital, 1,200 unalive. You best believe we're gonna hit back. Now, if you don't like the reaction, don't start the action. Understood? If you can't
I'm with
defeat
you. Do your
Israel,
thing.
if you can't defeat
Yeah.
Israel, don't attack us. If you're gonna bring your buddies from Lebanon, if you're gonna bring your little Houthi friends, if you're gonna bring your Iranian friends, they're gonna be a target too. Because guess the fuck what?
Yep.
We have the right to exist. And if
That's
you
right.
don't
Go
like
ahead.
it,
Yep.
we don't need your support. We'll
That's
continue
right.
fighting
Just
our
keep
fight.
killing.
You
You know
want to
damn well you
discriminate
need our
us
Daniela,
around the
support.
can I ask you
world.
a question?
You
Yo,
do
Damn
shut
well
the
you.
you
fuck
need our
up. You're
And
so
support.
I
stupid,
served,
bro.
and I
America
served
pulled their
in the
support.
IDF,
That's why
and I
Israel backed up off of
served in the
Iran. When
IDF, and
America
I've
pulled
never
their support,
unalived
Israel
one
What?
backed
person
up
in
off
my
of
life.
Iran.
But guess
They
who I
wasn't
stopped?
crazy.
Guess who
They
I
know
What?
they
stopped?
can't beat
Children
Iran by
throwing
themselves.
rocks.
Come
What a
on now.
generation you guys
That's
are
why when they
raising
Oh
in
my
backed
West
up,
Bank
god.
they
and
backed right
Do
up
you
when
Palestine.
realize that
America said,
Iran was
yo,
taken
we ain't
Congratulations.
with that.
over by Israel, genius?
Come
Like
on
we
now. You crazy?
infiltrated them.
We don't need their support. You crazy.
Glad to me how you're sitting up here
You
making excuses
crazy.
for the same people who were celebrating for 9/11. That's crazy to me.
Ain't nobody celebrating nothing from
Wait a
9/11. I'm
minute. You
from
just
New
said
I'm
that
York,
so.
Israel
and I've
can't
been
beat
in the
You
Iran.
World
say
Hold
Trade
you
on,
Center.
hold
I've
on.
been
believe
to
I
in
need to
9
address
World
this.
Trade
nine.
Center, but
Yo,
I ain't
Can
gonna
I please
lie.
address
I
that?
ain't
nobody
gonna sit here and
Can I
celebrating.
address
lie.
this?
Hey, you do your
I
thing,
ain't gonna
okay?
lie. You wanna
You
lie?
go
Can
do
I
your
address
You
thing,
wanna
this?
keep a
okay?
lie
You said
going?
that Israel
Go do
can't
your
beat Iran.
thing.
Didn't
That
Israel
what?
infiltrate Iran? Didn't Israel
Listen, hold
completely
up.
infiltrate their
I'm
government,
pretty
genius?
sure the amount of money
When
Israel's
Iran
getting,
hit
Israel
back
could
and
beat
America said
anybody.
to chill,
Wait, I
Israel
need to ask a
said,
question.
"Yo,
You have
all
no
right,
idea
we
what
gonna
Israel does,
chill."
bro. Let me show you what Israel does. Make me big. Let me show you. Israel makes more technology than any Muslim country combined. We are in the top
That's
20.
Oh
true.
my
All of our
God.
universities are. The fact of the
Jeez.
matter is, though, Iran,
This is
the
what you
people of
call
Iran,
delusional.
were parading in the streets.
All right. Whoever I just dropped, you guys can come back up. I don't know if Julian caused hell yet, but I knew I would have to focus back on YK. You're still in the fucking queue. What? Or did I just drop you? You could have been up here, to be honest. Mikey, where you from?
Bro, Daddy, what it do, brother? Long time no speak. You don't
Don't take
remember me,
offense.
do
I
you?
have a terrible, unless you're a hot blonde, I have a terrible memory, so don't take offense to it. But where are you from?
New York City, baby.
All right. Are you a Trump guy?
You already know that. Yes,
All right.
sir.
Tremendous.
I
Give
didn't
me your
even know I
thoughts
hit the.
on. Oh, go ahead, sir.
I didn't even know I hit the button by accident, but my bad.
Well, you're good, bro. You don't have to stick around. I'm not going to hold you hostage.
What's good though? What are we talking
America's
about?
fucked.
Well, my friend Daniela said America is fucked. And the reason why she says
We
that.
are.
Okay. Thank you, Yo Miss, for confirming. We have three groups of people, my opinion, that they are not based in reality and have zero facts to back up their bullshit. And the three groups: one, Democrats; two, Black Americans; and three, what's my third group? Muslims.
Muslims.
Yeah,
Oh,
thank
and
you,
New
Joey.
York. Add
And
New
wait,
York to
what?
that. The whole fucking state. No offense, I'm in it. I could say it. With Mamdani
What do you
running New
mean,
York.
all of New York? I've been
Not
here all my
everybody,
life,
Yo
sweetheart. What do
Miss.
you mean by that?
Mamdani is running and close to being elected in New York City. We're fucked.
We're going to fix
He's
that, Yo
nowhere
Miss. Don't
near
worry.
gonna be elected. What do you mean?
Right now, he's in the lead by 10%, so hopefully not. But it's scary as hell. And I'm a
New
New
York was
Yorker.
fucked with Giuliani.
What, baby?
New York was fucked with Giuliani. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
New
nothing
York, New
compared to
York's fucked
Mamdani,
even
sweetheart.
with Latina James.
And
9/11
Giuliani
happened
was
with
amazing. What
Giuliani.
are you talking about? Giuliani was amazing. Are you out of your
9/11
mind?
happened
He
under
cleaned up New
Giuliani.
York City, got rid of those gangsters. Get the F out of here.
9/11 happened
W.
under
Wait,
Giuliani.
Giuliani.
since
Not even
when?
happened
Wait,
because they're Muslim
when
brothers.
is a mayor of a city responsible for airplanes
Security
flying?
of the place.
Of
What?
air control, that's federal, dude.
No
Come
mayor
on.
is in
Learn the
charge of
difference
air
between
traffic
state,
control.
federal, city law, like
What the fuck?
restrictions. Come on. Jurisdiction that was freaking federal.
YK, you are
The
getting more
prophet
and
is
more dumb as the
illiterate.
morning goes on.
Last I
When the
checked.
prophet is illiterate, the followers are as well.
Imagine I
Oh,
said the same
YK
thing
a
about
Muslim?
Jews.
YK, are you a
Imagine I
Muslim?
said the same thing about Jews.
Still
Listen,
How
would.
okay,
ridiculous
how many
that
guys?
would be.
Okay, how many Nobel prizes did you
Stop.
ever get?
YK, are you a Muslim?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Everything's making fucking
It
sense.
makes sense now, right? Look
I'm
how
sorry.
racist you guys are.
100%.
You worship
Pardon
a
me.
warlord.
Y'all are
Is he
so
racist? Are
Islamophobic.
Muslim a race? One second.
You're
I'm not
How is he
scared.
Islamophobic.
racist?
Okay,
Are Muslims a
Islamophobic.
race? Oh, now you're
Islamophobic.
correcting yourself. That's right. Illiterate,
And
like
you're
the prophet.
anti-Semitic.
Yeah, right?
And you're
Uh-huh.
No, I'm
anti-Semitic.
not.
Yeah,
Zai,
Why?
and
Because
Mr.
you're gonna say you're Semitic now?
I am
Shut the
more
fuck
Semitic
up.
than you.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know it's a language, dude. It's a
You know
language.
you know Arabs are
You know.
Semites, right?
Stop.
You know Arabs
You
are
can't.
Semites, right?
What does anti-Semitic mean?
Are Arabs
What
Semites?
is it? It's a language. The word it was a
Okay, Jews and
misuse.
Arabs are both Semites.
Anti-Semitic was a misused
Much
phrase
respect to
to,
you, Daddy,
to
brother.
express Jew hatred in
It's
Germany.
not just a
Period.
language. You have to be from the region.
Dude, no, you don't.
Yes, you
The
do.
reality is the word anti-Semitic was only used
It's people from the
inappropriately, by
Levant.
the way, to
It's
say they
people from
hate
the Levant
Jews.
and certain
To
areas
say
in
they hate
Africa.
Jews. They didn't even know what the hell an Arab was. There were no
As
Arabs
fuck.
in Germany.
It's
Bro,
certain places in the
Protruded.
Levant and
make,
America's
places in
gone.
Africa
bro,
that
you
are
make no
Semites.
sense.
You are not a
You're
Semite.
making
America's
up.
gone.
You are not a Semite.
And you're
Okay,
not smart
then
because
neither
you
was
said
Israel.
Muslims are a race. So
You
who's
guys are
not smart? You
anti-Semitic
or her?
because
You're
you
very
don't
low
think Palestinians
So
functioning.
who
exist.
is wait, who is more dumber? You or her? You said Muslims are a race.
Hey, Daddy, I'm gonna drop
You guys
down
don't
low.
even think Palestinians exist. You're anti-Semitic.
They don't. It's an
They
identity.
You're
don't.
anti-Semitic.
Literally formed in
You're
1964.
anti-Semitic.
Bro,
Okay.
you're
Oh no, you heard my
misusing a
point.
word. The fact that you don't
I'm
understand
not misusing it. You're
definitions,
anti-Semitic. I'm a
you've
Semite.
obviously
Moron, it
never
was
studied
coined. Tell
history.
me who coined the word. Tell me who coined the word, then we'll
This
tell
is
you
what I'm
you're a
saying.
dumbass.
You want me to
Who
tell you the
coined?
definition
No,
of
go Google. No, go
Semites?
Google.
No.
Go
Who
Google who.
created the word
I'm going to
and
tell
why?
you what the
I'll give you
definition
a
of
hint.
Semite
I know.
is.
Wait. This will solve everything.
Anti-Semitic is a
Go
word. It's not.
Google who
Wait, really
coined
quick.
the word. Come back.
It's not separate.
Just go
That's the
Google
point.
who coined the word.
Because this is what they don't understand. Semitic and anti.
I
Those
know,
two
you
words don't
know,
go
but
together.
maybe we need
Let
to.
me let
said
me let me let
Muslims
me
are
read
a
the
No, go
race.
definition
look
real
it up.
quick
Make
off a
them look
quick
it up.
little Google
Anti-Semitic
search.
is one
A member
word.
of any of the
Oh
peoples
my
who
God,
speak
No,
or
genius.
spoke a
Genius
no.
Semitic
boy.
language,
Hello.
Go look.
including a
Go.
particular
Anti-Semitic is one
Jews and
word.
Arabs.
Hold on.
Anti-Semitic is
Make him
one
look it
word.
up. Go look it up.
Jews and Arabs.
Go to your
It's one
Google
word.
Safari,
Akkadians,
whatever. You on an
Phoenicians,
iPhone? Are you
Hebrews,
on an
and
iPhone or
Arabs.
Samsung?
Akkadians,
Go to
Phoenicians,
your
Hebrews,
search.
and Arabs.
Go to your search browser.
Akkadians,
You're
Phoenicians,
not willing
Hebrews,
to
and
do any
Arabs.
work because you don't know what you're
Did you
talking
just
about.
say Akkadians and Phoenicians as if you've ever met one? The fuck? Jews are the
Hey,
only people that existed
Jews are the only
3,000,
Semites?
4,000 years ago
Jews are the only
that still
Semites.
there's
exist.
Jews are the only
Assyrians
Semites.
too. No, Assyrians too.
Yes, I've never met a Phoenician before. Have you?
So
You
Assyrians.
walk
Google
around
is
being
Assyrians are
lying.
Phoenicians?
Semitic too.
You
Google
walk
Assyrians
is
are
around being
Semitic
lying.
too.
Acadians?
Webster is
Assyrians
lying.
Google is
and
not.
Jews are Semitic
Google is
Is
people.
not
What
a
are
Webster
you?
source.
lying? Is
You're an
Webster
Arab.
Stop.
lying?
You're
Google
from
is
the
not a
Arab
source.
Peninsula.
Is Webster
You
lying?
guys are so.
You're
Did
from
you
the
look up
Arab Peninsula.
anti-Semitic?
No, I'm looking up Semite. The
Then it doesn't
anti-Semite
work
is
because
being anti the Semite.
anti-Semitic is a
no,
word.
it's not
One
anti the Semite.
word.
It's not a compound word.
What
Look,
the hell are y'all talking
if
about?
you just do what
Anti-Semitic
I'm
is one word.
Anti-Semite
It's
is
not
literally being
hyphenated. It is
no, it's
not
not
hyphenated.
hyphenated. Just
what
go
the
look up the word. we promise you, you'll understand if you just
Look, a
do one
Semite
Google
is
search.
an
knows. He
Akkadian,
Go
doesn't want to
look
Phoenician,
up
look
the
up the
word.
word.
Hebrew, or
Okay, go look
Arab
up the word. Go
from the
look up the word.
Levant.
Go look up the word. Go look up the word. And we promise you'll understand what we're saying. Go look up the word.
I
You already know
understand.
it. You
Clearly.
already know, and you're playing games. You know that word was coined by one man named Wilhelm Marr. He coined it to make Jew hatred scientific.
Can
That
we wait,
word,
wait, 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 wait,
he
wait?
gave that
Can
word
we
to the
can we
Jews.
agree it has a
He
bad
didn't give the word
definition?
to
The
Semites.
definition is bad.
What about crack? What about cracker hatred?
Wilhelm
Just like social
Marr.
Darwinism.
That's just what you call
So
Dave.
if you're anti, so if you're
You
Wilhelm
anti,
got
Marr.
Julian.
so if you're
Wilhelm
you got
Marr.
anti-cracker,
Catholic
does that?
crackers. You got so-called Jew
1879.
crackers. It's
It's like
all
the
white
word.
crackers.
Oh,
It's
I
like
should
the
have
word
known it was
butterfly.
Julian.
It's not butter that flies. It's one word. It's not a
Danielle
compound
was
Anti-Semites
word.
right.
are
America
anti-Semites.
is
I
fucked.
know, because it's not
Who
a
are
compound
Semites?
word. It's not a compound word.
Who are
Did you hear
Semites?
her?
Do you know
Did
what
you
a
hear her?
compound word is?
Butterfly.
Jews,
Just butterfly.
Who are
Acadians,
Semites?
Does
Phoenician,
They're not that
butterfly?
smart.
Who are
not Arab,
Semites?
not Arab.
I can't.
It's not a
Arabs are Semites, you
compound word.
dummy.
It's
Nope,
not a
Definitely not a
compound word,
you're
you
Palestinian
not.
because they
dummy.
don't fucking exist.
Arabs are
You can't. You
Semites.
don't
Arabs
speak
are Semites.
English. You
It's
don't
not strictly
speak
Palestinians.
history. You
Anyone
don't
from
How
the
speak
does it
region.
feel
politics.
fighting for your
He's
identity,
just
bro?
a
How sad it is
troll.
for 80
Just an
He's just a
years.
excuse. What do you
troll who
80
knows
years you've been
nothing.
fighting
You're
for
an
And he's
identity. Just give
You're
he's
it a
anti-Semitic.
focus.
unwilling to
If you
learn. He's
couldn't
actually
literally establish your identity in 80
You're
years, bro, give
anti-Semitic,
it up. It
Daniela. It's
doesn't
okay.
exist. You're an Arab.
You're from Brooklyn.
so
You're an
for the
Arab.
220. Let's change
And guess
topics
what
for
you
the.
are? A
Go
refugee
back to Brooklyn.
living
What
in
the
the
fuck you
West.
doing in Israel?
But you're a refugee
He's
She's
too.
gonna
Where do
just
come
you
running back.
return?
trolling.
Where do you have the right to return to? Because I have the right to
She's
return.
funny.
You have the right
No, you
the
don't.
So
right to
you
You
return
are
got the
because
so
right
of
to
you're a
return
America.
to
refugee?
America.
Only
So
because of
you're a
You're gonna
America.
get the
refugee?
hell out of there.
So you are
You
a
know what's funny,
refugee?
Daniela? These
You're a
people are so
refugee, got it.
pathetic.
Daniela, the only reason you have the
You know,
right to
you said
Not a
return is because
something.
refugee,
of
buddy.
America.
Wait, Jews are not refugees. You see,
Return to what?
we
Your
rebuild
non-homes?
ourselves.
My identity is accepted in the world. Yours is not.
No, it's
Factual.
not.
And let's
No,
What?
talk
your
about it.
identity
No, no,
is
no. Let's be
not.
No
real.
one likes
Is
Why
Israelis
do
around the world.
Palestinians?
No one
Why
likes
do
We don't
Israelis.
care. We
Palestinians
have
live like
Israel.
No
refugees?
one likes
Why?
you.
Why
Okay,
is
so
Nobody
the
likes
world
you.
doesn't like us.
Listen to
You
me.
know
I
it,
have a
Israel.
and you
question.
know it.
I don't give
And
a
we
fuck
have
who
He's
likes
Israel.
you.
It's
delusional.
something that you
Here's
want
the
and you'll
reality.
never
We don't
have.
need you. You need the
Oh.
world. You're a bunch of refugees who can't survive on your fucking own. It's pathetic.
You're an
Why
idiot.
don't you ever want to do better?
You're an
Why do you
idiot.
want to live in refugee camps in every country surrounding?
World, give us money. Oh, world, give us
It's
refuge.
pathetic.
Oh,
Is
I'll
that
world,
ask for a
give us
Israel
handout
talking
like
about
peace.
Israel.
refuge? Is
We'll
that Israel
contribute
talking about
nothing to
welfare?
The
The
society.
country that
reality is
takes all
Jews,
the
No,
money.
that's
We'll
Jews
Palestine
never
that
contribute
got
even went
The
one
country
generation.
the country
$1 billion.
that can't exist without America
We're
The
is
fighting for
U.S.
you
The
don't take a
USA.
handout.
identity by
The
begging
speaking of countries, the USA gave
welfare.
Israel can't
$1 billion.
exist without America.
You
$1
just
billion
repeat
to
lies.
Palestine,
Israel
and
And
can't
we
they
can't
exist without
exist without
America.
America, Qatar, Iran,
$1 billion.
Lebanon. Like, you
The
guys can't
U.S. gave
exist.
$1 billion
Make that big,
from
really quick.
America. Can you exist without America? $1
Let him
billion.
crash
Without
out.
America would poof.
Let him
You
crash
can't.
out.
You can't
Dave, can
exist
you make
on
that
your
big?
own.
They're
There's
fighting
no
for their
There's
life
not
right
one
now.
Arab country.
I
There is not
can't.
a
What?
Muslim country on that list of top universities, of top
Israel's
innovations.
fighting for their
Not
life
one.
right now.
Daniela, do you have mods?
How many are Israeli? That
Mm.
tiny little country. It's pretty interesting.
I don't think anybody here has mods.
80% of the people in Israel are not from the region. They're
I'm
from Europe.
Really?
examining
They're
it.
from
Okay,
Morocco.
present.
They're from
What?
Yemen. They're from
All right,
Iran.
then
They're from
guess what?
everywhere else
They're
Jordan's
from
but
never been a
Iran.
Brooklyn.
country.
They're
Nobody's
from
Jordanian
Brooklyn.
either. Nobody's Jordanian either, because that wasn't a country.
I'm
But you know what?
Palestinian.
I
Was it?
know what her little graphic shows. It shows that
You're not
The United
Palestinian
States
because it
didn't
doesn't
exist.
exist.
The United
Israel
States
has
Does
didn't
not
exist.
exist.
What,
the
200 years
You
ago?
don't exist.
200
Israel
years
has
ago?
more.
Whatever the
There
fuck
we
it
go.
was.
More patents per capita than is that the one? Startup. Where are we in the startup?
More
Berkeley
patents per
Standard. We're number
capita.
7. Tel Aviv University, and then we got Technion. Was
Uh,
where? Where was the
well, how come you
Technion?
can't get your hostages back? How come you can't defeat Hamas though?
Technion. Julian, shut
They
up.
can get
I
him
mean, it's
back.
a lot of shit you're
They can get him
talking, but
back.
you
They
Soon
just
as
don't
we
can't even
know.
actually
defeat.
do the carpet kaboom
You
that you say
talk a
we do.
lot of shit,
So
but you haven't done
no, it's
shit.
not shit. We're having a different discussion right now.
You
So
haven't.
the
No, that's the
But why
discussion.
are you even answering Julius? Just ignore him as if he's not
First
here.
of all, Jew
Air.
Paul,
yeah,
you
you're
shut
right.
the
You're
He's
fuck
right.
up,
You're
you
air.
right. You're right,
useless
Daniela. I'll
So
bitch.
just
there
talk
is
to
no
you.
Palestinian university. It doesn't exist. There's no like
You
Nobel
bombed them all, you
prizes.
dumb bitch.
You guys don't have anything that you literally
Let him
contribute to
talk.
the
Let him
world.
talk, bro.
You take
Well,
money from
actually,
America,
it
from
sounds like
Qatar, from
America
Iran.
is funding all of this, and it
Uh,
sounds like nobody
No,
has a
it's not
platform to
funding
stand
all
on
of
without
this.
us,
Host,
and it
Oh
No.
sounds like you're
no,
host,
not
driving a
host the
lot of
not
conversation.
people,
Host
Jews
the
not
Okay.
conversation.
contributing to
and
the
you're trying
world.
to
All of you
Mahad, do you
girls
have
are
an
manipulate.
willing.
iPhone?
All of
Mahad,
y'all
do
are
you have an
willing
iPhone?
to die for the
Mahad, do you
Yes,
have an
Israelis. It's
so
iPhone?
I
fucking
know that's going to gonna blow up.
All of
Mahd,
you
your
are
head's
willing to
gonna
die
go
for
throw it to the
Netanyahu.
garbage because guess what? That little chip in that phone can't work with our intelligence, what we created. Guess what? Do you have
Exactly, the
antivirus?
very thing that you
Amazing.
blew up in people's
Antibiotics.
pockets, not you,
Daniela, do you like
Mahd.
Antibiotics.
Netanyahu?
I'm
That's
stealing the
beepers,
E
but you're
just
not
yet
smart.
again.
Daniela, do you like
Maha, you're
Netanyahu?
not
I
smart. It's
wish Dave would
beepers. It's
drop this
beepers.
Daniela, do you
video so
like
we can have a
Netanyahu?
It's
conversation.
It
beepers.
sounds like he's
Beep,
Maha, do
starting
you
to
rock
have
get
a
BB,
beeper?
rock
educated.
Maha,
BB,
do you have a
BB,
beeper?
Daniela, do
WBB,
you like Bibi?
Maha, do you have
I
a
do not have
beeper?
a
WBB.
beeper, and yeah, you're right. It
No?
was beepers that blew
Amazing. Do
up.
you have
W
antivirus in
beepers.
your
Bye bye,
computer?
W
bitches.
We
beeper,
Daniela,
created
do you
it.
like Bibi?
WB,
Antibiotics. Do you take it when you're sick? We invented it.
WBB,
Would you like me to
Oh,
continue?
WBeepers,
she likes Bibi. Oh,
Colonoscopy.
I
shit.
love him.
Colonoscopy. Colonoscopy.
WBB,
Did any of your family
WBeepers.
members got it? We invented it. Would you like to talk about high tech, what we invented? Would you like to talk about the Nobel Prizes that we invented?
You invented
We
nukes
got
too, you
our
dumb
Daniela,
bitch.
hold
inventions.
on,
Maha,
YK. It sounds like
Maha.
What
Daniela
nukes?
is.
Prove we have
It
nukes.
sounds
Prove it,
like
No,
I
bitch.
listen
I
to
said Jews
I'm
Candace
created
Owens
nukes.
agreeing
too
with
Jews
you.
much.
created
I'm
nukes.
agreeing with you,
Like,
Daniela.
oh my God,
Your people
guys.
are so smart and
We
so
are.
educated,
We are.
and
It's a
your
fact.
Mashallah.
people leaked that what you're doing just like unalives so many people, and that we're all
Stop,
about to be
Okay,
unalived with
attacking
Candace
your
us.
Katari
Stop
devices.
Owens.
attacking Israel, and you'll
Okay,
be
Candace
fine. Stop
Katari Owens.
attacking
Israel
You'll
Israel.
be
even asked
okay.
Einstein
Oh,
Did
is
to
she
that
help
a
just
them,
threat?
say,
and
I
being a
I'm
am
leader,
Candace
he said,
Einstein
Einstein.
"Fuck
Don't come with
you."
your
Katari
puppet?
bullshit.
finds?
Einstein told
Don't come
Israel,
with your
"Fuck
fake
I'm
you."
stories.
Problem
I'm
is we're
Candace
funding
Owens
you and you're
puppet.
attacking people. Now
And
I know
I
the
just
truth. Thank you
listened
for
to Candace
showing your
Owens,
evil
and I've
face.
never opened a book in my life. So I
That
just sit
says a
on
lot about
TikTok and
you.
watch
Thank you.
TikTok
Thank you.
live of
You
Candace
just said you never
Owens,
opened a
and
fucking book
that's
in your
where I
life,
get
girl.
my
You're
idea
proud of
about
that?
Jews. But I don't know nothing about the Jews, but I'm just going to listen to Candace Katari Owens every single day and blame everything on those Jews.
That's what she says. I can't. This girl.
Bye, Maha. Go cry.
What did she say? I can't hear half of what was going on.
October 7th's coming up.
What did she say?
God,
Celebration.
What did
October
she say?
7th's
I
coming
hope
up.
that we do. I hope we end this war on October 7th by destroying every single one of you
Listen,
Hamas
keep hope
simps.
alive, girl. Keep hope alive.
Okay, 16
It'll
million
never
Jews
fucking
will
happen because
sit
you
It
and
rent
your
will.
free in
people
your
are
It
minds.
will.
pussy.
16
And
million
Dave, we're
Jews.
tired
And
of you
look at
talking
you
about black
guys.
people and
Israel is too
You're
Muslims.
good to
all
you,
Why
going
animal.
don't you do
crazy
something about
for
it instead
16
of
million
talking about it,
Jews. We're
complaining
not
like little
even big as
bitches?
Christians. We're not even big as Muslims. We're
Uh-huh.
not even big as Arabs. We're only
You're not even
16
big as
million
Hamas.
Jews.
Daniela, I have a
And
question for
we're
you.
all just in your
Daniela,
little
I have a
tummies
question for you. Do you
all
think do you,
day
do you think Einstein was
long.
a smart guy?
Oh,
Einstein
guys,
was a
it's
Zionist. Don't come with your
okay.
No,
half
he
story
wasn't.
bullshit.
It's
Look. Let me
Einstein was.
quote. Let me
Oh,
okay.
quote
yes,
Don't
Einstein.
come
Let
with
me
a
quote
half
Einstein.
story.
He
we
said,
already know this bullshit.
Einstein said
We've
it
We
would
already
be
already
my
heard
heard
bullshit
this.
greatest sadness to
Babe,
quotes.
see
I've read all of
Zionists do
I
to
have read all of
Palestinian Arabs
Einstein. Hold
It's
much
the
of
not
fuck
what the
up.
Nazis
Einstein.
did
It's a
to Jews.
That's
bastardized, phony quote.
that
It
is
would be
totally
my
fake.
greatest sadness to see Zionists do to
Give me the primary
Palestinian
source right
Arabs
now.
much
Give
of
me the
what
primary
Nazis did
source.
to Jews.
Dude,
No, he didn't
Einstein,
say
they
that.
didn't even
He
call
didn't
themselves
say that.
Palestinian.
He did not say that. This is what they do. They
He did say it.
propagandize and lie.
Get me
No,
the
they make
primary
up quotes.
source.
He never said that. I promise
Nope,
you.
I know he didn't. I know for a fact he didn't. Now get me the
How do you
primary
know?
source.
How do you know?
Big
How do you know?
screen.
How do you
That's
know?
not a
Dave, big
primary
screen.
source. That is a freaking
Dave,
tweet.
big screen, big screen, big screen,
Oh yeah,
please.
get Grandma Mufti up
Let's
there.
see Ben Gurion with Albert Einstein.
I want
Big
to see the
screen,
hostage.
Dave.
Why do you
YK.
keep deflecting
Stop
about the
giving
big
so much
issue here?
misinformation,
Because
YK. Look at
Einstein
Einstein.
was
Do you know
Why
how
do you
many times
guys
he
keep
visited in Israel?
deflecting about the
He's
big
amazing.
issue?
Why are you answering Julian? Ignore
When
him.
is
He's not
Israel
here.
going to do something
He's not
besides
here.
talking
You'll
about
miss. Who is
Einstein?
this,
That's
YK?
fucking irrelevant.
YK, who's on the screen? Who
Hamas
is
is
that?
relevant.
YK,
oh,
who's that on
isn't
the
that Ben
screen?
Gurion?
Hamas is
Yes,
what's
isn't Ben
relevant.
Gurion
Yeah,
one of the founders of Zionism?
I love it. Of
Oh,
Israel as well,
is
with
oh no,
Albert Einstein.
are they having like tea and biscuits
Jew
here?
deflection.
Oh,
They look
but
like best
there's the
friends.
Tell
same
us about
picture.
Hamas and
Yeah,
your
There's
bro.
the
hostages,
same
though.
picture of Schmittler with a
Julian,
Muslim
you're
leader,
Jew
sick.
bro.
deflection.
Isn't there like a
Julian, you're
picture of
sick,
Schmittler
Julian.
with 1 second, Yomez?
Jew
Isn't there a
deflection.
picture of Schmittler with a
Alert,
Muslim
alert.
leader
Jew deflection
sitting and
tactic.
talking about how Jews are the problem of the world? But
Mm-hmm.
Einstein
Yeah.
was a good Zionist.
Who cares? Who
Einstein
cares?
was a good
We want to
Zionist.
hear about
It's
Hamas
okay.
and Gaza.
YK,
Who
do you want to
cares?
continue giving some more
Who cares?
misinformation to
How
I
can
people?
you
said
say
what I
I
had to say.
understand that you're
I
fighting
said
your
what I
life.
had to
I
say.
understand you're
I
fighting for
said what
your
I had
life.
to
You have
Mm-hmm.
a
say.
fake identity that is not
W
I said what I
accepted.
had to
Muslims.
say.
You don't have a land. Your people literally have to become
Mm-hmm.
jihad to actually take something
Yeah.
that doesn't belong
Yeah,
to
blah,
them. I
blah.
get it. You'll be
Yeah,
Sounds
blah,
like
okay.
blah.
Israel.
You'll be
Yeah.
okay, bro.
Why didn't you
Stop
guys
Okay.
take
fooling
Germany?
yourselves, okay?
Why didn't you
Why
guys take
can't you
Stop
Germany?
can't why
kabooling
you can't take
yourselves.
Gaza back?
Why didn't you take Germany?
Because
After
we're
after
not we're not
W Hamas.
colonizers like
you're not
you. That's the
colonizers.
Yeah,
difference.
you
The
are.
fuck?
We are not colonizers.
W
We built
Hamas.
our lands. We built our land back. We bought our land from
I
Arabs who sold it too
I
low because they
said
were too
W.
stupid. They were too stupid to learn how to malaria and clean up the
Einstein.
land.
All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to focus elsewhere just until I'm going to come back at